model to tranquilize a horse. Hi. Hi. It's me. It's Gooby. I smell like a grandpa. I smell like a grandpa because I'm lathered up in that good shit. You hear that? That's my belly, lathered up, oiled up, lubed up with just Tiger Balm. I'm coated in it. I smell like my late grandfather. It's crazy. Hi, everyone. Hi. I'm okay. I'm better today. I walked into the office with a ginormous basket because I realized I ran out of like my period care stuff. Like my menstrual care stuff at my desk. I ran out like a while ago. I just forgot to refill it. And so I grabbed a bunch of stuff from my house. I brought my hot bottle. I brought my icy hots. I brought extra Tiger Balm, including the extra strength oil. I got a bunch of hygiene stuffs. And so like I walked in with a ginormous basket of just stuff. And so like I just like kind of skedaddle all over my desk with a mountain of like period stuff. And I'm like, no, look at me. I'm in a mood. Yeah. I was in some kind of mood at work. I was like, don't speak to me. Don't look at me. Don't even acknowledge my existence. Oh no, YouTube's live room crashed. Again. I don't think I've ever had a stream in the past like year that didn't have the live room crash because YouTube's memory leaks are kind of crazy. But hi everyone! Hoi. And so I'm just loaded up on all the good stuff. On all the drugs. I didn't talk to many people today. Yeah. There's a lot of people in the office, but I just dodged all of them. And like I think like one of my good friends came over to my desk and I was like, hey, I'm gonna let you know right now, I do not want to be touched. I'm like in a mood right now. Like I don't want to be touched. And she's like, oh, okay, I'll leave you alone. I'm like, okay, sorry, thank you. So like, I'll just give people a heads up. Like, hey, I'm in a mood right now. I need to be left alone. Okay, like if you need me, I will be on Teams. But like, please today, don't need me. Okay. And so but yeah. And but I was really. I had to work through lunch today. I was a very hard-working gooby, and I had to work through lunch today, so I didn't go on my break. And then I thought, oh well, the silver lining is I can leave a little early. Then no, traffic jam. I couldn't even leave work early, bro. I live 10 miles away from my office, and it took me over an hour to get home. And so it was ridiculous. Can't have shit in Detroit. And so here I am. I'm overworked and eepy. And then I couldn't even take a nappy nap because I have stuff to record. And so I immediately got home, took off all my work clothes, washed my face, tied my hair back, brought my booth back, and then I started recording. And so I was busy all day today. Yeah. No, 10 miles, bro. That 10 miles took me over an hour to get home. And mind you, I arrived at my office at 6:45 a.m. And I left around like 3. Because I worked through lunch. I usually leave a little extra space to account for my lunch break, but because I worked through my lunch, I was like, okay, I can leave 30 minutes earlier than usual, so that's at 3. I usually leave around 3:30. And no. And so I got stuck in traffic because one light on my path home went out, and it backed up traffic for like I think 4 miles. It was insane. My fuck ass city and its shitty infrastructure and dumbass drivers who don't know how to drive. The problem is you can't take any other way around this traffic jam because there's school districts everywhere. And so the traffic goes down to a crawl. Because when parents pick up their kids from school, they too forget how to drive, you know? And so the traffic in my area is so bad that the traffic jam that backed us up for miles was still faster than the alternative routes. That's how bad it is. That's how poorly planned my city is. Thank God the cost of living is decent, otherwise I would have moved out ages ago. But anyways. Yeah, and so I was working all day today. But sorry for ending stream early yesterday. So yesterday's the first day of the blood moon, and like, guys, I'm gonna be real. Sometimes it's gentle. Sometimes it's a gentle slope into the blood moon. This time it was a violent jerk. It was like, okay, you're gonna get migraines, headaches, your eyes are gonna hurt, your back's gonna hurt, your knees are gonna hurt, and also you're gonna puke. And so like, oh yeah, also cramps forever. And so I couldn't sleep very well last night because I was hurting so bad. And so I was loaded up on my hot bottle and everything. And I did what I could. Bro! Someone at the office today told me to correct my posture. The thing is, I had a hot bottle like in my lap. I had a blanket on my lap and the hot bottle pushed against my tummy. And I was kind of leaning into it just so I get the warm on my belly so to ease the pain. And bless his heart. You'd think he'd know because he has a lot of daughters. One of the supervisors, I'm gonna be so honest, he looks like Will Ferrell if you drew him from memory. And so, like Timu Will Ferrell dropped on my desk and he's like, oh, hey, better fix that posture. And I was like, I know he has like 3 daughters. You should know what it means, sir. And so I did, and I was like, yes, sir. So I straightened my back, then he walked away, I slunched back over. Yeah, you know, he looks like a bootleg Will Ferrell. He looks like Will Ferrell if you drew him from memory, or like Will Ferrell with several bee stings. You know? Yeah. And so like I was slouching on my desk as soon as he left. And then I broke a nail today. I have press-on nails. ASMR. And as soon as I sat down and I put my big tub of stuff down, my nail broke. My nail broke. It popped off one of my nails. And so I didn't bring nail glue with me, so I had to be like one missing nail today. It doesn't look very neat, does it? But yeah, and I was really busy today. Then I got home and continued working. It never ends, does it? Yeah. And so, yeah, the period this month is like, it is straight dragging me around the house through my hair, you know? It really just yoinked me. Straight up yoinked me. Yeah. And so, like, but that's okay, that happens. Each month's a little unpredictable. Last month was oddly kind of forgiving. It was short and relatively painless. I was like, oh, how nice! Then I was like, hey, bitch! Smacks me upside the head. And so, there's that. And so, what can you do? So life's not fair, so you learn to roll with it. So I lathered up, and as much Tiger Balm as I could get my hands on. I've taken the legal limit of Midol and other over-the-counter pain medications. I'm at the legal limit, and I've been eating nothing but soup. I had, oh yeah, one of my coworkers gave me a tin of soup for lunchy, and so I just worked at my desk while eating my soup. But I couldn't find my extra spoon, and so I just strawed it.
Mods, cue the sniper.
Thank you for the AiaAmareLIVE. Can I help you? Can I help you? My favorite horror media is AiaAmare. Well, to be fair, you never know when I'm gonna jump scare you with weird shit. That's fair. I wouldn't advise watching my streams in public. You never know when I'm going to talk about Henry of Scout's boobs or something, you know? You never know when I'm going to fairly latch on to his left breast. And as he swings the hammer starts moaning or something. No, the sword. It's like... Imagine Henry's at the forge. He brings his hammer down to the sword and it goes, Kya! Blushed ya? Kya! Kya kimochi! Thank you for the Aka Super Mavericks. I'm not scary. Gooby is far from it. True Gooby can be scary when you see my true angel form. But on a regular basis, Gooby is actually very, very normal. Yeah. And plus I'm debuffed because I'm hurting today. Yeah. Thank you for the Aka Super Mavericks. Thank you. Guys, it's not even 30 minutes and we're already Aka Super-ing, guys. Guys, we are 30 minutes in. Barely even 20 minutes in and we're already acting up. Guys, it's October 1st. I know rent is due today. I know the rent's due. Let's save our money and pay rent, okay? Let's do that, okay? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, alright. Thank you. Let me see. Jessie, thank you for the Silva. Thank you. I don't play/watch a lot of horror media, but I have, but some I have are the Corpse Party games. I watched the anime. I watched the anime a while back. Resident Evil 4, Clock Tower. That's a classic one. FNAF 1 and Slender the Arrival. Oh my god. No, Slender the 8 Pages was like the game we'd play back in like, the end of high school. Like, all the girls would gather around the library and try not to be so loud that we alert the librarian. Silent Hill, SCP, and Secret Class. I love SCP! It's fun to have, like, an archive of, like, cryptid creatures, you know? Yeah. Thank you for this Superwoman Smoocher. And my favorite horror medium, video games. When you are in control of what's happening and you are the one losing control of the situation, and you are the one wondering how to get through the next encounter. It's true horror. Yeah, I love horror movies. I can't do horror games very much because I get too immersed. Immersed, you know? Yeah. Let me guess, you're afraid of Akkas. Shut the... No. I'm not afraid of them. I just want y'all to be careful, okay? Alright? I don't think caring for your bank accounts and caring for your financial future qualifies as fear. I don't fear your silly squares. I fear for your well-being. Okay? Yeah. No, Woman Switcher, seriously, I think, like... One horror game I will never play. Like, one I'll never play, PT. I know it was just a trailer, but... You cannot pay me to play PT. It was like that Silent Hill game that got cancelled. No, you cannot pay me. You cannot pay me to play that game. I will cry. I will actually cry. I will actually cry. I will cry so bad. Woman Switcher, thank you for the super. A few examples will be the early Resident Evils 1 to 4 and 7, with 4 being the least scary to me. Dead Space for the vibes and creature designs. Signalis for the scares and vibes and others. I know Signalis has lesbians. I was alerted. I was alerted by another member that I'd like Signalis because it's Space Yuri. But I'm also afraid of scary things, so I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's about girls. Yeah. Well, be careful when you take it easy with work. What? But Gooby must work, Rico. Gooby must. Yeah, Gooby must. Thank you, Woman Smoocher. Thank you. Corgi, thank you for the super. Analog horror like Local 58 scared me till I should... Okay, I'm gonna be real. I hate to admit it. Mandela Catalog fucked me up for a while. Okay? Mandela Catalog... Bye-bye! Thank you! Didn't you hit your limit? Where's your limit? Bubba I swear to fucking God. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck... Mods! Possess this man. Mods, lock this person in the dungeon? Lock them in the gulag? Wow, Sakana, you just came back to stream. You're already colon J-ing? Ridiculous! I don't want to get spoiled. No, I'm not afraid of them. I just get angry at them. Thank you for the Akasupa. Blah, blah, blah. I had a nightmare once. Where I was streaming, and then someone in chat like Akasupa, and they said, "Oh, hey Aya, by the way, this is my last super chat for a while because my house is getting foreclosed." And I was like, "No!"
Smells like hair.
And it felt so real. And I remember, in my dream, I muted stream and I called YouTube. I don't know how, but I called YouTube. And I was like, is there any way you can refund the super chat sent by this person right here? And they're like, no. And then they hung up on me. And then fast forward to the next stream, they used the Dear Diary tag to post a photo of them watching my stream from a cardboard box. And then I felt really bad. So technically, yes, I've had nightmares about them, but it's because I feel bad. Oh, promise me you'll never do that, Burbs. I got worried. Yeah, I got really scared. I got really worried. Okay? Yeah. Thank you for the Akasuba. Why do you hate me? Why do you and Mavros both hate me? What the fuck? No promises, only subas? Bitch, the fuck? What the fuck? Anyways, thank you for this. Thank you for the Akasuba. Wow, my biggest op. Wow, becoming my biggest hater. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But thank you, Corgi. Thank you for the super. Yeah, I remember. I think Mandela Catalog grew too much, and it kind of lost some of the original flavor that I liked from it. But I do like analog horror. Have y'all seen the Jurassic Park analog horror? Like, you'd be surprised. So, fun fact about Jurassic Park. Did you know that it was supposed to be a horror movie? Did you know that? There's a few scenes that are horror adjacent before it became an action-adventure movie thriller. But it used to be planned to be like, it was written to be a horror film. And in the book, there's some scenes that are actually pretty scary, you know? Like that scene where like the lady leans back on the door and like there's an arm going through it and she thinks it's a person. She pulls the arm and it's a whole ass missing limb. Yeah. And so one of the analog horror scene Jurassic Park ones, I forgot which one it was, but there's a scene in it where what was it? Like the screen goes black and you hear like the footsteps of like a footsteps, and it's like a velociraptor up close to your face, and it kind of reminds you of that scene of like the Mandela Catalog where like Caesar Torres is stuck in his room because there's a Mandela, an alternate outside his bedroom door. The same scene, like in your face, like that kind of. That made me jump. For a second. Like I remember watching it at work, and I jumped in my desk. Yeah, it was kind of scary. Yeah, I feel like Left 4 Dead or Zombie series would be a great analog series though, because it's about the apocalypse, so it makes sense for analog technology to be used, you know? Yeah, that face is okay. If Mandela Catalog scares you guys, be nicely aware that for a lot of the for some of the stuff made in the series, the creator had to learn how to use Photoshop and apparently struggled a lot with it. Can confirm, Photoshop is a very difficult program to learn. It's got lots of bells and whistles. It's kind of hard to learn. So if it brings you any ease at all, the creator actively struggled with Photoshop, and that's kind of charming. It's kind of charming to know that even the creators fight their programs. a common phenomenon with every content creator in existence fighting the technology. Yeah. But thank you, Corgi. Thank you. And he did! Honestly, talk about working with nothing. That's really impressive. Woman said you thank you for the super. To be honest, I scare easily, so I don't play a lot of horror games. But I think it's cute when you play them. You're just too adorable. What? No, shut up! I'll be honest. I'm kind of a weenie. I get scared really easily, and I don't believe in the paranormal, but you bet your ass when I'm home alone, the lights are on. The hallway light on, kitchen light on. Okay? It's okay, I pay the electric bill around these parts, it's fine. It's fine, I can afford it. And I typically sleep with a nightlight as well. Mostly because if I'm gonna pee, I'm not gonna wake up in the middle of the night to go, like, in the darkness to pee and then step on my cat. It happened once where I stepped on my cat, so... Yeah. And I remember, so, like, a long time ago, I told you about, like, so a while ago, I thought that someone was trying to break into my house. Y'all know this story. I heard, like, noises around the house, and my house alarm notified me that the alarm went off. And when I got back home from a dinner with a friend, I noticed that the alarm was shut off. At that point, I think it was turned off. I remotely turned it off. And then, I remember going to my house and I was like, okay, it should be fine. And so, I'll be honest, I told this story before, so I'm not necessarily open about it or anything, but as y'all know, I am not unprotected, okay? I have the means to protect myself in my home because A, I'm from the south, B, I'm petite, so I kind of feel the need. And so I didn't mention this part in my first telling of the story, but yes, perhaps I had some heat on me at that point just in case. So the first thing I did was I slowly walked upstairs and I went ahead and armed myself just in case. Just in case. Just in case. And so at that point, but even then I felt a little uneasy and I kept hearing like tapping around the house, like movement, scratching and stuff like that. And so my alarm that went off actually brought around a sheriff. He took forever to get to my house though. And so, like, the local sheriff came around and actually checked in on me. He was really nice too. He looked around the back and everything, and we concluded it was probably like raccoons because we have this big tree overhanging the top of our house. We since got it trimmed, but at the time we had this ginormous tree like hanging over our house, and sometimes like woodland creatures will get on the roof of our house, like squirrels, raccoons, possums, that kind of stuff. And so the scratching sound was just the raccoons. Yeah. But anyways, thank you, Winslicker. Arel, thank you for the super. Cozy is chalky for the gooey you love so much. Thank you, Arel. Mwah, mwah. They're trash pandas. Yeah, they're trash pandas. Yeah. It's just a very small, lots of P99, very small. Yeah. Well, to be fair, the sheriff didn't go inside the house. He walked around the backside. Now, I've been visited by another sheriff before, but like then we did ask him to take the shoes off, but this sheriff didn't. Yeah. Thank you for the super. Your favorite horror, AiaAmareLIVE Zaddy roleplay stream. Listen.
Oh, princess? Does Zaddy frighten you? Princess? Zaddy does not mean to frighten you, princess. What do you mean, princess? Zaddy is simply here to be with his kittens, princess. Alright, princess? Do not worry. Do not be afraid, princess. Zaddy is here to protect you. Zaddy will load up the blicky between...
Would Zaddy use a firearm with his toes or his hands? Imagine you pull up on Zaddy, and between his toes, he's got a fucking Glock! How would he even hold it? How would he even move between his toes? How does that even work? his ways. True. I guess you're not wrong. Thank you, Baba Boy. Paxi, thank you for the super. I might not get to watch too much of today's stream. My favorite horror media is AiaAmareLIVE's Zaddy roleplay. Hey! How did y'all have the same exact thought? Thank you for the super, Paxi. I'll have you know, Zaddy is a blessing. Zaddy is sexy, free, and single. Okay? Juggling guns like open. Horrible. I hate that. Horrible. That's horrible imagery. I hate that. Okay? I hate that. That's the worst thing I've ever read. Kacho! Thank you for the super! Do you like scary movies? What's your favorite scary movie? Are you alone in the house? No, Mom and Dad are downstairs. My favorite scary movie, I like... My favorite horror movie? Well, it's hard to pick one, you know? There's several that I like. I like, in recent memory, I really enjoyed, Caveat. Yeah. Shut the fuck up, Baba Boy. No, oh, The Thing, I love The Thing. Yeah, I love The Thing. I think in recent memory, Caveat. If y'all, okay, I'll give you a warning. You need to watch Caveat. I think it's on Shudder. I'll have you know, it's aggressively Irish. It's like... The real horror of the movie is how Irish it is. It's extremely Irish. It's aggressively Irish. The accent is like... I had to turn on subtitles. I'm gonna be so real. I had to turn on subtitles. It's in plain English, but I could only process half of what they're saying. Okay? Yeah. It was aggressively Irish. And so, the entire movie was kind of like a mood piece. The thing is, the movie has no jump scares. There is quick movement, but there's no like ding, like sound in your ears, like Paranormal Activity's cop-out moves. It's like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, that scene. Okay, I had to close my eyes. I watched that scene where spoiler alert. So I'll give vague details about the movie, but they do have spoilers, so just be warned. So basically, this guy has to babysit this mentally ill woman in a house, and in the house, paranormal things keep occurring. However, it turns out that there's no sort of paranormal activity. So her mom died in the house, right? She was killed, and her mom's corpse is still in the house, but it still moves. So she's alive, sort of. It's never explained why she can move. Yeah. The guy's changed. The main character's chained to the floor, by the way. And it's never explained why she can move when she's technically a corpse. But her skin reads dead, her eyes read alive. And there's this one scene where he's trying to bust out of the house, and this corpse has moved a couple of times already. But in this scene, oh my god, this scene, I had to look away. It was too much. I had to look away. So the scene is, it's completely dark because the power's been cut to the house. And so he has a flashlight, and he's trying to shine it at the drywall to cut like a hole with the saw to escape. And so right next to him is the mother, the corpse, right there. She's like a foot away from him, just leaning against, like, with a strange expression on her face. Like, her eyes are wide open. She has like this kind of like gritting teeth expression. And so, like, a really strange way to die. And so he's sawing at the wall, looks back at her, and she's still just kind of like off to the side. He saws at the wall, points back at her. Her head has turned slightly. And then he goes back to saw. Her head turns again. At this point, he takes a cap and covers her face with it, right? Goes back to sawing. Goes back to look at her. She moved the hat to look at him. Like, not gonna lie, there was tears in my eyes. It scared the shit out of me. And the thing is, like, it's like, never in the movie does she grab anyone. There's no like, ding, she grabs you, or like, jumps at the camera. Literally, the final scene with her is her peering from a corner. She just turns and looks over a wall. That is the final scene. That's all the movement you see from her. That is the scary scene. No jump scares. She just looks at you. That's it. And it's the worst. It's the fucking worst. It scared the shit out of me. I had to sleep with the nightlight on. You know it's bad when I have to go to bed watching Good Mythical Morning. I opened up my phone. I plugged it into my charger thingy. I put it on like landscape mode, and then I just did reruns of Will It from Good Mythical Morning and fell asleep to Rhett and Link. Because they're a really sweet, wholesome show, and so I'll put them on when I'm too scared sometimes. And then I buried myself under my plushies. I'm gonna be honest, I have lots of plushies because I have this strange belief that they keep demons away. You know? It's like... I know it's really a weenie move, but like whenever I get scared, I bury myself in my plushies. I've got lots of plushies, and so I'll just burrow underneath them and leave a tiny little hole under my blankets for me to breathe out of. And I get scared! And so I hide it in my plushies. Yeah. And then after... And here's the really lame thing. This is really lame. This one's really lame. Okay? When I wake up in the morning, I hug them thank you. It's so embarrassing! I still do it! To this day, I'm beep years old. I'm ancient at this point. And if I ever get scared, and I wake up, and I'm fine, and my plushies are still around me, I hug them thank you. Because they protected me. So, like, you have to say thank you. So I hug them thank you. You know? Yeah. And so, yeah, my plushies protected me, so you have to hug them. Yeah, that's what they deserve, okay? Shut up! I'm not cute, shut up! It's kind of lame. It's kind of lame. It's a little bit lame for a fully grown woman to sleep with plushies for protection, but I just do, okay? Yeah. So far, they're doing great jobs, though. Yeah. My favorite ones, I have this real Akuma plushie I like. I've got my Minnie Mouse. This Minnie Mouse plushie I've had since I was 2 years old. Yeah. And so I still have her to this day. And so, yeah. And so I'll often hold... I tend to hold her the most, you know? Yeah. Anyway, shut up! Thank you for the super cacho. My favorite movie is probably The Thing, but in recent memory, Caveat was a really good movie. It was really good. Yeah. And Parasite isn't a horror movie, it's more like a black comedy movie, but I liked the Parasite too. Like, no, honestly, that scene where the guy who lives in the basement came up and accidentally saw the sun in the kitchen, in the fridge, that scene where you can only see his eyes peering from the darkness, that was scary. Like, that actually was really scary looking. That scene from Parasite, it was good. I liked it. Parasite's a fun movie. I like it a lot. Yeah. Mundane, thank you for the super. I can't wait for Gooby's Human Centipede Trilogy watch along. I already watched all of it.
What is wrong?
Yeah, I already watched all of Human Centipede. I think it should have stopped after the second movie. The second movie is already gratuitous. The third movie is just stupid. It was already meta in the second movie, but the third movie was just like, you know, it's like, the Korean one, the Korean one, yeah. And so like, I don't know, like, what was I saying? Anyways, thank you, Mundane. Mwah! Thank you. Phantom, thank you for the super. Every year around Halloween, I make a point to watch 4 movies: Pumpkinhead, Nightbreed, Phantom of the Opera, The Pit, and The Pendulum. Oh, no. I like watching the Blair Witch Project. Yeah, actually, right to do. What? You can rest now, but boy, it's cozy time. Yeah. Yeah, I usually watch Blair Witch and And oh, the Ring, The Grudge. Yeah, that one. Yeah. Thank you, Phantom. George, thank you for the super. The 1974 slasher Black Christmas. Oh my god, I forgot that movie existed. Margot Kidder is so good in this. The 1973 Giallo film Torso has a killer soundtrack also. The Eroge Tsukihime, an indie yuri horror. It gets so lonely here. I need to... Oh, sorry, Brendo. Sorry, so many B names. Sorry about that. Thank you. Sorry, Brendo. I have to give... George, I have to give credit to... the summer Hikaru died. I read the manga... I read the manga a while back. And I'm gonna be honest. I did not expect some scenes to actually scare me. Because I knew it was like a psychological horror BL. But I was like, okay, I read quote-unquote horror BL. It's not scary. There are some scenes in The Summer Hikaru Died that are actually pretty scary. Like the scene where the long-necked woman in the forest is behind the love interest. That was scary. Or the bathroom scene, that was scary too. Yeah. And then I think someone in chat mentioned it before, but there's this manga anthology, I think Tales of the something, where basically like this manga artist made this manga, this anthology series about little things that make us paranoid. Like for example, like when you think you see a shadow behind you, or when you wash your face at the sink and you think someone's behind you, like that kind of thing. I forgot what it was. Yeah, it was Tales of the something. It's a really fun manga series. It's an anthology, so there's no overarching plot. It just takes tales from like real life accounts of these things happening. No, I think it's Fuanatane. That does ring a bell. Fuanatane? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that was proper spooky. It really preys on your like on your paranoia, you know. Thank you, George. Bucket, thank you for the super. Speaking of the Blood Moon, every year I listen to the album October Rust by Type O Negative. Rep Peter still. Never heard of them. I'll give it a listen after this. Thank you, Bucket. Jim, let me thank you for the super. My favorite horror media is Resident Evil for gameplay and Darkstalkers for character design. But the scariest horror media are VTuber announcements. Yeah, Seeds of Anxiety. Yeah. It's like I can see where like I get the black text and white background thing, but I don't mind the joke. Of course, I don't mind the joke at all. But like, I kind of wish we can go back to the times where I could schedule a mysterious announcement and people wouldn't be weird about it, you know? You know? It's like I'd like to do like announcements, like mysterious. What is it? Whatever could it be? But then there's always gonna be weird people who are like weird about it, you know? Yeah. And so like we can't really have suspense. And it's like telling a theater kid not to have any suspense is kind of awkward, but like you kind of have to. We can't be sneaky about anything anymore, unfortunately. And thank you again for the Aka Sipamaros. Sorry, I'm plumbing. Let me see. Isn't help that some people don't want it to be stuff we know you wouldn't want? Some people want it to be stuff you know you wouldn't want. Yeah. It's more like... graduations to be treated as someone moving on and leaving their place of work and that kind of thing. But it's often... not weaponized per se, but people use it to hurt people and that kind of thing. How do I word this? How do I word this properly? I feel like, where am I going with this? People can be weird about it. People can be weird about it, that's all. Yeah. No, it's not that. It's just that, it's like, I remember when I've had a few times where, like, I teased something and be like, oh, I hope you're graduating. I'm like, whoa! Like, I don't know what your intentions are, but when you say that to me, it makes you sound, this is my hobby. And I happen to be passionate about my hobby. It's, when someone tells me that, it kind of hurts my feelings a little bit. And I understand that it may come from a good place, what they perceive to be a good place, so I don't take it too personally. But, like, they're basically telling me to stop what I'm doing and leave, you know? And abandon everything. And it's like, I can see where they think they're coming from a good place, and I acknowledge that and everything. But, like, it's like, it's not easy, you know? Yeah. And it's like, I understand that good intention can be behind it. I get that. And I acknowledge that. So I try to take the good intention out of it. But, like, it's kind of like, stop everything you've worked towards. Start all over right now. Spend all the time and resources getting back up on your feet. And, like, it just seems like... Had to spit a loogie. It just, like... I understand you're taking it out on me a little bit, you know? And, it's like, I cannot stop you from thinking the way you want to think and that kind of thing. If that's your sentiment, then so be it. You're allowed to think that way. But maybe because my experience with such things have been a little bit rough sometimes. Like, people in the past have said, have made vague threats to me if I don't leave and that kind of thing, if I don't G-word. And it's kind of like, okay, I want to believe you're coming from a good place, but it's a hard time believing you're from a good place when you're telling me to KMS if I don't leave. and so it's like it's like, I respect it if it comes from a good place, but it doesn't always come from a good place, unfortunately. And there's just so many thoughts I have on everything about that, but this is not the place for that. I'm just word vomiting. Sorry about that. Pardon me, I'm just word vomiting. It's the period brain fog. Yeah. And so... yeah. Anyways. It's like, again, people can think whatever they want. You can have your opinions on what I should do and that kind of thing. But, like, and you can even tell me. That's fine. I don't really care. You know, as long as it comes from a good place. But when you threaten me and that kind of thing, you can see how one would not respond well to that. You know? Anyways, pardon me, but I'm not trying to even vent about it. It's just, I have thoughts on it. I think about it. I have thoughts on it. You know, everyone thinks about it eventually. But like, it's like, I wish people were nice. I wish people were nice is all. I wish everyone was a little bit nicer, but it's kind of hard to ask that of people, isn't it? But anyways, thank you for the super, for the Akasuba Mabros. Corgi, thank you for the super. May I ask a spooky nightly name for Halloween? Sir, Corgi Borgi, the Bone Smasher. Yeah. You know, that works. Foul, thank you for the 23 months. Collect my pages. No, bro, I don't wanna play Slenderman again. Thank you very much. Thank you. I don't wanna. Yeah, sorry for that random tangent. Sorry. I just have like thoughts on it. I have thoughts on it every now and then. Yeah. I have thinkies and thonkies about like the G word and that kind of thing. Not that I'm going anywhere soon, of course. I have so many projects to get out of the way first. But like, it's more like, the scene has changed a lot, hasn't it? And I don't know. People are allowed to have their opinions, and I encourage people to have their opinions and their thoughts and that kind of thing. It's just, if you're gonna direct it to someone, at least be nice about it, you know? Yeah. If you're going to tell someone your opinion, at least be nice about it. You know? I understand it's a big ask. I mean, I'm being a little too kumbaya, world peace about it, but like, if you have opinions, at least be nice when you tell it, you know? Don't threaten people, that's not very nice. But thank you for the Akasopa boy! Fuck you! Thank you for the Akasopa boy! Thank you! So, what you say? Na 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 what you say? It was all for the best because it is. I'm gonna burp. Scoozy. What you say? Yeah, that you only meant well, and if you didn't say it, what you say? It was all for the best because it is. Anyways. Unironically, I love that song. Unironically, I love that song. Thank you! Thank you for the Akasupa boy! I'm not scared of Akasupas, bitch! I just get mad because y'all should be taking care of yourselves! Damn! Okay? Have you considered this? The real horror all along was bankruptcy. Ooh! Spooky oogie! Ooh! I'm not terrified, no! I'm not cowering under my plushies. Fucking bitch! Why? What? Wow! What? Baba Booey actually fucking hates me. Actually fucking hates me. Also, I'll have you know, I readjusted my monitor settings. These Akasubas fucking hurt my eyes. They're so bright for some reason. I have to fucking squint at them. Why are they so goddamn bright? I can't say shit! Thank you for the Akasopa, Baba Boy! Fuck you! Be more good? Wow. Wow. Wow! You actually hate me. Think fast, Choconuts. Ding! Ah! Thank you for the Akasopa, mods. Sew the sky into the human centipede. Bill can be in the middle. Yeah, they're more like a flashbang because I adjusted my monitor settings because I didn't say nothing, but my other monitor broke, and so I got a new one. And I had to adjust the settings on the screen for a while, and I finally got it to match the other one, but it's so saturated now. Hurts my retinas. It hurts my corneas. My corneas. Ouchie, 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 ouchie. Thank you for the Akasupa, Baba Booey. Thank you. Thank you. I got a new monitor. Well, it's actually just my dad's. He had an extra. What happened to the old monitor? Well, one of them broke on stream a while back, but I fixed it. And then it broke for real. And so I replaced it. Well, Dad had an extra monitor in his office, so I got it from him. Yeah. And so I have 2 monitors now. It's fine. It's fine. I don't need a fancy monitor. I just need one that works. That's all. Okay? Thank you for the Aka. Thank you for the Daka Silva Baba Booey. Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me? What the hell? Phantom, thank you for the super. Speaking of Space Eerie, Haley Piper's novella Your Mind's a Troubled Thing was pretty cool. What's that reading about? No, one of my coworkers has read, like, apparently it's like a book series about lesbian warlocks. I don't know, she just told me about that. I was like, what are you reading? And she's like, oh, it's about lesbian warlocks in space. I'm like, oh, okay. Are you gonna clarify? I don't know what the book series. I need to ask her what it was, but she's like, yeah, there's lesbian warlocks in space. I'm like, oh, good for you. Okay. Interesting, sure. Thank you, Corgi. A wife took kids, boat sank, and Banks and banks might taking house. And you're having a seizure! Oh no! You're having a stroke! Bro, straight stroking it! Kamindachi, thank you for the super. I recommend the video, The Redwood Incident. If it's found footage analog horror. 52 minutes long, nothing scary happens. A 3D anime documentary, it's good. Ooh, noted. No, I love, what's it called? The Flesh Park? The Mystery Flesh Pits. Yes! I love the Mystery Flesh Pits. Wendigoon did a really cool video covering it a while back. Bro, I love that. That is so cool. The organism coughing... Not the Six Flags call out. Bro, Six Flags is not that bad. Only some people died. Okay? Yeah, Mystery Flesh Pit... Yeah! No, I love that. That's so cool. And Wendigoon did a really good job covering it. And, like, it's crazy how, like, literally a national tragedy happened because it fucking coughed. That's insane. It literally coughed a little bit, and it killed people. Crazy. I know, the merch does look pretty cool. I'm gonna get some, honestly. Six Flags wishes it was as cool as Mystery Flesh Pits. Nova, thank you for the super. Is this for anything with horror elements or truly spooky stuff? I got one for both. The silly Darkstalkers games and the Frankenfran body horror manga. Frankenfran rings a bell. It's an older manga, isn't it? I could have sworn I saw it in Shonen Jump at one point. Am I crazy? I could have sworn I saw it in my Jump magazines. Yeah. Any media is media. It means anything that exists. That's what media is. I could have sworn it is older, huh? Because it does ring a bell. I could have sworn I got No! I got ads for it on the back of my Tokyo Pop manga. It was for Fruits Basket. Yeah. It was for Fruits Basket. I got like ads for it. Huh. Oh, Rain, thank you for the super. My all-time favorite horror media is the Dead Space series. I'm thinking of recent stuff. I really like the movie Weapons. I mean, Dead Space is pretty cool. I do love the not the xenomorphs, the not spicers. What are they called again? Necromorphs. Thank you, necromorphs. Cool designs. I love how like their bones are warped to make new weapons. Like the traditional necromorph with the big claw like thingy, the spike coming out of her hands. It's like an elongated like radius to their ulna. It's really cool. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for... Oh, also, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I know people say that... Sinners is a good movie. That's fine. But... I got too many ads. I got too many ads for it while browsing through Reddit, and I refused to watch it as protest. I know it's a good movie, but I got too many ads! Not gonna stick it to them. You show me too many ads, I'm not gonna watch the damn movie. Okay? Fuck you! Fuck you! You show me too many ads, now I don't wanna fucking see it. I don't give a shit anymore. It's a really stupid reason. It's really stupid. But like, got too many ads for it. Not gonna watch it then. No, I got too many ads. I don't like it. No, it must be bad then. If it has to advertise itself that hard, it must be bad. It is what it is. Okay? It's my boycott. Too many ads? I ain't watching. Adding these nuts in your mouth. Fuck you, Baba Booey! For no reason, just fuck you. Thank you for the super! Thank you! Thank you, Rain. Thank you again for the Aka soup, for the Daka soup, Baba Booey. Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me, bitch? Nakacho, thank you for the super. I like scary stories, such as scary stories told in the dark. Bro, Stephen Gamel's illustrations traumatized a generation. Okay? I'm gonna be so real. That artist traumatized an entire generation of kids. It's me. I'm traumatized. To this day, I feel uncomfortable looking at those images. It's crazy. His entire story, Stephen King, Goosebumps, and SCP. Goosebumps! Goosebumps used to be like the test of bravery back in the playground. That and Scary Stories. Did y'all know that the Scary Stories to Tell the Dark series, the audiobook's actually available on YouTube for free? Yeah, it's available on YouTube, so go ahead and listen. Yeah. You know, the arts, they're pretty sick, but also terrifying. Thank you for the super Komendachi. The Moon Woke Up is a fire cosmic horror comedy series. I've seen art prompts like that before. Of like the moon being sentient and like waking up one day. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for the super Komendachi. A phantom thank you for the super. It may not look gratuity in horror movies, but Hong Kong had some wonderfully disgusting entries. The Boxer's Omen, Untold Story, I love them all. I know that Asian horror goes different. Like, the thing is, Japanese horror loves going for the dread angle. The sheer dread. The deep, wallowing fear and dread and suspense. Yeah. Although I do kind of like the over-the-top nature of some American horror films, too. Kaicho, thank you for the super. I think I like B movies because of Goosebumps. There's a certain charm in, like, B, C, D, E, F, G movies. Like, unironically, I really like Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I've never seen those ones, Phantom. Icon, thank you for the 23 months. Favorite all-time is Vampire the Masquerade, though in the wider world of darkness. Another month till 24. Can Miss Amare give me smoochies and more stabs? Of course I can. Mwah. Thank you, Icon. Thank you. Yeah. I also love, what is it? Trolls in Troll 2. They're eating her! And then they're gonna eat me! Oh my god! No, the fucking town being Nilbog, which is just goblin backwards. This movie's so fucking stupid. I love it. The movie's so lame. It's so lame. I love it. Oh my god! The fucking flight! They're eating her, and then they're gonna eat me. Oh my god! Like, did they just never think to do another take? Like, no, that's the take. As stiff as a corpse. What the? I kind of love it though. It's just, they never thought like, okay, maybe put some actual like passion into it, and maybe it's just, let's get a fly swatter real fast. I love it. Like, no, this take. It's the funniest shit ever. I love it. Oh my god. What else do I like these days? Oh yeah, the boiled one. The boiled one. I have a hard time taking the boiled one seriously though, because it's kind of goofy looking. You know? Yeah, it's kind of goofy looking. Yeah, it's kind of, he looks like a silly little guy, you know? An Italian film in Italians with an Italian American cast. Oh god bless. Oh god bless. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, the Boy One's another analog horror series. It's kind of up there with Mandela Catalog in terms of popularity. Yeah. The back. Okay, I'll be honest. I was never afraid of the back rooms. Yeah, it never bugged me. I'm like, it looks like a corporate office. I think I'm speaking from a traumatized office woman. I'm like, this is just an office / IKEA showroom. VHS. Oh, the succubus one. That was crazy. The most insane, like, scary character design. So simple. Just splitting her forehead a little bit. That was crazy. The succubus scene from the first VHS movie. That was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, the first VHS movie has a vignette where these guys, these absolute douchebags, by the way, these gross, these disgusting people, they try to take girls back to the hotel to screw them, basically. And one of the girls to take home is a succubus. And it's so simple because they made her so scary by just adding a split to her forehead. That's it. That's incredible. That actress has such a unique look. Like, she's very doe-eyed and very, like, you know, like, staring and that kind of thing. That just a simple split on her forehead made her so scary looking. Yeah, yeah. I have not seen that, Phantom. No, I have not. Huh. What else? You just used to look at the start of the backrooms from looking at the window. Exactly, Jesse. I'm just used to. I'm desensitized. Yeah, I'm desensitized. Yeah. I think, like, oh my gosh, when I was a little kid, I once had a nightmare. So, in my old bedroom, my old childhood bedroom, I remember there was an air vent directly over my head, and I was always so afraid of sleeping on my back because I was worried that one day I'd look into the air vent and I'd see someone there. Yeah. I remember. I think every person's low-key afraid of that, you know? Oh my gosh! Remember? Like, there used to be, like, what's it called? Like, those jump scare images. They don't move, but it's like, wait till you see it kind of images. It's like, I remember one was of a couch, and right next to the camera, like, right where the lens is, there was, like a face underneath a pillow, like, hiding behind the cushions. Those used to get passed around all the time. Yeah. All the time. Those got passed around like crazy. Yeah. I don't know if you get trapped in Infinite Supermarket. Isn't there like an IKEA SCP? Yeah. The Oldest View, I did watch that. And I also watched Wendigoon watching The Oldest View with Alex Kister and another like analog horror creator. And then one of the super chats was unhinged. It was like, Mr. Biggest Hug's gonna turn Iceberg Boy into an Iceberg Man. And it was uncalled for. So Wendigoon's nickname is Iceberg Boy because he would make iceberg videos about, like, you know, like horror icebergs. And then he kept on saying when he was watching, like, The Oldest View, how the giant paper mache guy made him very uncomfortable. And so they nicknamed him Mr. Hugs. And then someone in chat super chatted Wendigoon going, Mr. Biggest Hugs is gonna turn Iceberg Boy into an Iceberg Man. Like, what the fuck? Absolutely insane comments. Wendigoon being unable to sit through the whole thing is so funny. Now, Pinkerton, thank you for the super. Probably heavy nostalgia laden, but love me an old Chinese vampire movie. I'm not gonna wish I kind of wish I had a proper coin sword. I have never seen any Chinese horror flicks. I didn't even know there's a market for it. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Huh. But thank you for the super. The paper mache giant's not that weird. I've seen some worse art projects. I've seen my drawings from middle school. They're hella old. Wow, chat confirmed ancient then. Oldies! Oldies! The burbs are old! Super duper old. Yeah. I remember as a kid, I used to be afraid of the Nosferatu scene from SpongeBob. Like, during the hash slinging slasher episode, it was like, wait, then who's turning out the lights then? Nosferatu! And, Nosferatu scared me as a child. Yeah. Yeah, he scared me. I haven't watched them. I've always enjoyed looking at the DVD covers of Shale Rattle and Roll, which are Pinoy horror anthologies. Ah! Shudder's a good one. That one's from, I think, Taiwan, I think? No, Thailand? It starts with a T, I forgot. Yeah. No, back in the day, Ben Drown was really scary. I remember I had my very first sleep paralysis episode after reading the creepypasta. That was a while ago. Then Nosferatu. It was also the scene where they have the butterfly. That butterfly is fucked up looking. Yeah, proper fucked up. I know. Oh my god. No, I did have a... It was a nightmare. But... Y'all know a girl's stingy. A girl is super stingy. But... I had a nightmare, like, back in college. Where, I had a nightmare that my credit card got stolen. And I was in debt. Like, heavy into debt, and I was gonna be homeless. And I remember I woke up in tears. I remember finances stressed me out a lot when I was in college. It was scary. Demons be damned, I got bills to pay. You know? And that scared the shit out of me. I know, right? Like, every day I worry about identity theft. I worry about, like, someone stealing my cards and that kind of thing. That kind of shit scares me. It's super scary, you know? Yeah. Huh, I never seen Nunkacho, huh? Yeah, so you agree then, right, Aiadmirers, that going broke is scary, right? And therefore, you should be financially wise, right? Right? Yeah. And so, yeah. No, same. What the Phantom? No, not like that. I did check my bank like every single day, but not because I'm trying to aka anyone. Shut up. Yeah. That's it. I aka the goob when I know I won't go. Yeah, good, exactly. Wait, what? No. Take care of yourselves, burbs, okay? Take care of yourselves. Oh my god, spinning bar. That's really scary. I've actually got quite comfortable in this carpet. Hey, no! No! Oh, way! You're already Dagon. Why do you hate me? Yeah, that's terrible. That's terrifying, Spoonie. That's scary as hell. Oh, wow. That's super scary. That uncanny valley stuff, that always freaks me the fuck. I'm calling the police! Stop! Shut both of you! Both of you! Hi. Hello. Pinkerton! Thank you for the Aka Supa. That's right. We gotta protect Gooby from the Great Terror of Bankruptcy. Also, guess what cleared my account today? Mods. Destroy this person, please. Thank you. Mods, please duct tape Pinkerton to the wall, please. Thank you. Oh my god, these are bright. What the fuck? Akasus are so... They burn my corneas. Holy shit. Thank you for the Akasuba, Pinkerton! Now! Bad Barbie! Bad! Silence! Mods, make a human centipede out of Madras, Baba Booey, Pinkerton, and Brando, please. Thank you. Mods, turn them into a centipede. Thanks. Thank you. I hate bugs, but I make an exception. Alright? Alright? Thank you! Why do you hate us? Fuck you. Thank you! Oh my god, the flames do blend in well to the background in Pinkerton. Thank you for the Akasuba. Stop! Wah! Thank you for the 33 months. 33 months, wowee! Hi, anyways, my favorite horror media is a toss-up between Welcome Home, Welcome Home is fun. Midwest Angelica, never heard that one before. Left Right Game, I remember that. I remember that was really popular amongst like the creepypasta scene in the early 2010s. Yeah. That and I think my favorite creepypasta was like the ritual ones. Like it was like the Three Kings game, When Man Hide and Seek. Lots of them. Lots of like Bloody Mary, all those ones too. Thank you, Lick! Brando! Thank you for the Akai Super. For example, like right now. Mods, destroy Brando. Mods, Brando and Pinkerton are trying to flashbang me. Please remove their limbs. Thank you. Thank you very kindly. Thank you for the Akasopa, Pinkerton and Brando. Why do you hate me? Cease! Silence! Shush! Thank you for the Akasopas. I don't like that they're turned around the same time either. I don't like the Aiadmirers sharing a brain cell. You become too powerful. I don't like it when Aiadmirers think together, okay? Yeah. Fun fact, it's actually a little bit less bright, Bubba Booey. It's not as saturated. The teal and red ones tend to be super saturated for some reason. The old ones are not that bad for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, maybe it's my RGB? I don't know. But thank you! Scott, thank you for the super. I'm a huge chick when it comes to horror. The closest I've ever come is Sounds of the Lambs. One of my favorite movies of all time. That is a good one, though. That is a good one. That and... No, Rosemary's Baby. Oh my god! Its eyes! What's wrong with its eyes? Okay. Rosemary's Baby is actually pretty good. I liked it. Yeah, Rosemary's Baby, I like that one. I also like The Exorcist. Classic. Yeah. Thank you, Bubba Booey. Thank you for the silpa. It wasn't planned, or was it? You see... I can imagine the Aiadmirers just touch brain cells and form these thoughts together like the little demons they are. I'm not surprised whatsoever. Thank you for the Akazuba! Thank you, Brando! Thank you, Pinkerton! Thank you, Bubba Booey! Thank you, Mavros! Oh my god! So, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, Kacho! The rescue officer! I love that one! Aiadmirers, I'm gonna be real.
Thank you for the donation.
I once had this really weird dream where Aiadmirers were upset with me because I wasn't grateful enough. The thing is, I always make a point to tell you guys I'm grateful for you and everything you do because I am. I genuinely am. But also, it's just like... It's also just like... I don't know, it's like, had I not say thank you? And I remember someone in chat once said, like you're pretty ungrateful, aren't you? I'm like, what? No, I am grateful, I really am! And I started crying. Because I never want to come across like I'm not grateful. I'm always grateful. I'm always grateful. I'm truly blessed. I'm lucky. I'm really lucky. Yeah. Also, why am I losing frames? If demons are stealing my frames, can they at least be sexy demons? Yeah. Thank you! Thank you for the super, Gabriel! Since we're talking about media in general, what about music? I love shock rock. Bonus points if the band members are masked or face painted. Ooh, I do love Slipknot. Yeah, people equals shit's my favorite. I love Custer. I saw that. The real scary thing is you're super disappearing before your Oshi can read it. Ha! I mentally read it. Nice try, Giamummy. Munch! Yeah, I like Slipknot. I don't know if they count as shock rock, but I like their masks. Yeah. Thank you, Gabriel. Thank you, Giamummy. Yeah, I'm very grateful. You're too... No! You're never too grateful. Alright? Yeah. Yeah, you know? Yeah, I'm always grateful. Aiadmirers are way too good to me, seriously. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for the super slate. Thank you. Y'all are too sweet. I appreciate you. No, oh my... I had my worst nightmare like a long time ago. I had a dream that I never got into Niji. That all of this was just a dream. Yeah. But for some reason, I retained the memories of being a streamer and everything, but I was no longer a member. I never debuted. I never was a VTuber. And so, like, I cried. I cried my eyes out. It's like I saw you me. And they were talking to you guys. And I was in chat like, guys, it's me, it's Aya, it's the real Aya. And they're like, guys, can you ban that one, please? And then I got banned. And I was like, no! And then I cried. I cried. I can't imagine life without my Burbies. Yeah. I could never live without my Burbies. I need Burbies. Yeah. I need my Burbies forever. They're not allowed to leave. They're stuck with me now. Yeah. I love my Burbies. And so I got really scared. Yeah. And so I got scared, but luckily it was just a dream. It's just a dream. Yeah. Piggy bank, girl, I'm an angel. What the fuck? No, Icon, you too, of course. So cute, but I've had similar dreams. Yeah, like what if Goob never met the Burbies? How bleak my life would be. Yeah. I'm calling the police. Oh, I know what you're talking about, Bar. I think I saw that. My brother and I would watch the animated series back in the day. Satsukai, thank you for the super. Furby Aiadmire programmed to cry every few minutes. That's just a regular Aiadmire. I'm gonna be so real. That's a regular Aiadmire. They cry all the time. Okay, yeah. That's just a regular Aiadmire, besties. All right. That is your typical Aiadmirer. That's a Wednesday to them. Okay. Oh no! Time to cry again. Oh no, time to cry! Gooby Doko! I blinked Gooby Doko! Time to cry! Okay? It's time to cry! Gooby Doko! Gooby Doko! Yeah, Aiadmirers forget that when they blink they can't see me and they get scared. Yeah. She mocks us! Silence! Aw, thank you, Kettle. I appreciate y'all too. I watch Child's Play. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Even as a child, when I watch Child's Play, I don't understand how people can be afraid of Child's Play. Just kick him. He's just a toy. He's not even a full man. Just kick him or something. Like, just fill him in a vat of concrete. It's not that hard, you know? It's like he's only like a foot tall. Just kick him, you know? Like, in the movie it made sense because it's an actual child against this doll. They're both like the same fucking size. But like, if you're an adult and an evil doll's after you, kick it. It's like short as fuck, you know? Phantom, thank you for the super. I turn my head slightly to love. Where are ya? Behind you. He had voodoo down? Not in the first movie he didn't. That was retconned in. He also has a non-binary child, by the way. Yeah, crazy. That was insane. Seed of Chucky was psychotic. Seed of Chucky was insane. What the fuck was going on with that movie? That was wild. That was wild. What is going on? Is it from the first movie? I forgot. I forgot that Chucky canonically has a non-binary child. Insane. Apparently so he was the same weight in the same human form or something. He's still small as fuck. Just stand on the table. He can't reach you. I don't know. Drive a car. Stand on a stool. Be over 3 feet tall. I don't fucking know. I don't know. He's got at least he's not like the fucking Gorgon or something. Damn. Yeah. Oh, also, Cybercar, what the fuck? Actually, it's payday. It's Aya's true horror. Excess money in the hands of Aiadmirers. Lay. Who gets payday on Wednesdays? I get payday on Fridays. Yeah, mine's on Fridays. Yeah. Thank you, BJ. Shut up. Shut up. Silence, Phantom. Yeah, Chucky, more like Wokey. Am I right, Whips? Woman Switchy, thank you for the super. My YouTube question going was good. Jill, let me thank you for the super. I remember I had a nightmare about being cursed and slowly transforming into a super dork. The first sign was losing the ability to read. The second was with the... You are such a nerd. You are such a nerd. You are such a fucking nerd. Shut up. Baby Core, thank you for the gift. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Oh my, no, I once had a nightmare that I woke up to a corpse next to me. Like there's a random corpse laying in bed next to me. I think I saw at the front of chat, someone asked me, would I sleep in a bed that someone died on? No. That's gross. Because when you die, your juices come out. And I don't want the juices. Yeah. Boobin fartin. Thank you for the super baby Chloe. What'd you say? Wait, fuck. What'd you say? Dork? I am not! Silence! Silence! What if it was cleaned? Probably not. I don't like the idea of it. Yeah. What, you don't like my boobin fartin, Sully? Does my boobin fartin throw off your appetite? I'm also... Okay, guys, you can't judge me. I almost wore my second outfit for today, but then I realized it has the leaning rigging. And y'all need to see me hunched over because I'm in pain. Phantom, thank you for the super. Would you rather sleep on a deathbed, the bed that eats people? I'd rather not sleep on that bed. I like my bed, okay? Thank you. Oh my god! I can't I'm on my period! Damn. Damn. Damn, what the hell? Yeah. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I'm so... Okay, Kamendachi, I had the idea of, like, a VTuber creepypasta or story where, like, someone's a VTuber, but their VTuber model begins to move independently of them and even streams without them knowing. And it's kind of like a Tulpa situation or something, you know? Yeah. Want to learn some Aya deep lore? Back in the day, there was actually a Tulpamancy subreddit that I would lurk on because I was curious about them, because it was like, I don't judge. I do not judge at all. But I was fascinated. And so I lurked a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. It's like I don't know. A Tulpamancy, Tulpas. Yeah. And so I just kind of lurked around the subreddit for a while. And it was just interesting. It was very just normal people. Funny enough, it's like I discovered them through like an article. And so I found the subreddit, and they were very normal, funny enough. Like they were just asking, like, hey guys, how often do you guys meditate to get this effect? Like, okay, what do you guys do when you're like, it's so interesting. Huh. Yeah. It was very like chill, you know? Yeah. It's basically tulpas are basically imaginary friends, but they have sentience, basically. Yeah. Yeah, you know? Yeah, it's super interesting. Super interesting. Oh my god, have y'all seen the movie, The Beach? The Beach? Okay, M. Night Shyamalan can be kind of like polarizing as a director. But there's a scene where the woman, the model, keeps breaking her legs in the breaking her bones in the cave. That was crazy. That was insane. That was crazy. Yeah, it's like a beach that makes you... Oh, is it old? Or is it called The Beach? I forgot which one it's called. Yeah, it's one of them. Yeah, I'm not good with names. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really bad at names, sorry. And so, like, yeah, sorry about names. And so, like, I'm just bad at names. It's part of the thing. It's a thing. I'm just bad. I can't do names. And so, but that scene was cool. Yeah, that scene is really interesting. Yeah, I just forget names. I just forget names. And so, like, yeah, guys, I'm gonna be so honest. I have never found yanderes. Like, I know yanderes technically qualify under horror media because they're murderers, but like, let's pick a more interesting trope, okay? I remember, like, it's like, this is me as a theater kid, by the way. I'm an actual theater kid, a retired theater kid, but a theater kid nonetheless. It's like, there's this one VTuber, apparently I think it got into controversy for something, but they made like a video to defend themselves, but they were in the character of a yandere the entire time. And I was like, how did you think that this is a good idea? How on earth is this a good idea? I'm sorry. I know that PR is not everyone's talent. I get it. PR training is a thing that we go through anyways. But come on. That's crazy. Crazy. You know, it was wild. It was surreal to see that happen in real time, by the way. It was insane. Because it wasn't too long after I debuted. It's old news now, but it was like around the time I debuted. Yeah. Yeah, she's missing the ukulele. Yeah. Goldfish time! Want a quick 2-sentence horror story? You receive a delicious glass of iced coffee and drink it all the way down. You look into the cup and realize there's a cockroach at the bottom of your cup. I had a snack before dinner. I had some kimbap. Boom. 2-sentence horror story. Hi, Ashley. You sneaky. Spider Ninja, I would cry. I would cry. Oh yeah, I remember. Briefly before debut, I woke up one morning to a scratchy feeling on my neck. I scratched my neck and there's a squash spider in my hands. That was the worst. That was the worst. That was the worst. No. Yeah. It was a warning from the universe. Oh, wait! I can't believe I never told you this story before. So, like, oh my gosh, maybe like before I started streaming. This is before I started streaming. So, as you guys know, I wake up really early to go to work, right? So when I go to my car, the sun hasn't risen yet. It's still dark out, right? Now, my neighborhood is pretty small. It's kind of like in like it's kind of rural area. And so, here's the thing. So, I am paranoid, and supernatural stuff does scare me, but what really scares me is people. People scare me, you know? It's like murderers, like assaulters, kidnappers. That kind of stuff exists in the real world. That's scary, you know? And so, I remember, so outside my house, we have like, you know, a street, of course. There's like a small like lamplight. So where I am, I'm kind of like in the bend. So like right next to my house, the street goes into like a bend, right? So the house across the street from me is like the corner house, basically. So anything past that house, I can't see very well. And there's a street light right by that house, right? Did I come in, Dachi? And so, I remember one morning, I got up to go to work. And I remember, so, like, I was listening to a podcast on my phone. And so I didn't really hear anything. And so, I was walking to my car, unlocked my car, opened the door. I look up. I could have sworn I saw a man, like a man wearing long sleeves, like stop, freeze in place, and walk backwards. Like I caught him looking at me or something. It scared. I literally threw my things in the car, did not buckle up, hit the gas, got the fuck out of there. I didn't even look back. Yeah, I didn't even look back. I literally just tossed my... No! I didn't even take off my backpack. I had my backpack slung on my shoulder. I just threw myself into the car, locked all the doors, and gunned it out of there. I didn't even look at my rear view. So, the funny resolution for that is that we got a knock on the door a day later. So I think, yeah, a day later, I was home from work. I was just hanging out. No, I was working out in the sunroom. We got a knock on the door. And it's a gentleman. And he goes, "Hi, I just wanted to say hello. I'm sorry. I live further down the neighborhood. I was going for a morning walk. I think I scared your daughter." So, turns out, he was taking a morning walk. And so, he saw me alone in the driveway. And he realized, like, mid-footsteps, he looked scary as fuck looking at me. And so, he tried to, like, back up. But I saw him as he backed up and it scared me. He tried to get the fuck out of there before I noticed him, but I noticed him, and I got scared. And so he called, and so he came by the house. He's like, "Yeah, I'm really sorry. I think I scared your daughter. I'm telling you, sorry about that." So at least it's the good ending. So we actually have not spoken to him after that, but he seemed very pleasant. He was a nice guy. Yeah, apparently he saw me. He got stopped in his tracks and tried to step back to, like, you know, like, so I wouldn't see him. Because, like, you know how I said how, like, the corner, that house across the street is a corner house. So if you just walk past it a little bit, I won't see anyone. So he tried to back up and hide behind the house, but I saw him. So, but that scared the shit out of me. Yeah. No, he literally said, "Please don't call the cops. I'm just the guy." I meant no harm. Your daughter just saw me at the wrong time. Apagas no toride. Wait! I think I know what that is. No, wait. I read this manga! Oh my god, I read this in high school. I know exactly what that is. I know exactly what that is. Ah! Oh my god. I loved this manga. Oh my god, the dogs. Remember the dog scene? With the creepy zombie dogs? That was so sick. Bro. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. My brother and I loved this manga. We draw the characters together, we talk about it. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna reread this manga. I forgot how good it was. Yeah, so basically it's about the zombie apocalypse happening while these guys are stuck in juvenile detention. Like, they're in prison, basically. Sorry, I kicked my chair. But it was cool as fuck. Super cool as fuck. Man. Yeah, insane. Wow. Oh my god, that's great. I have never met someone who read the manga too. That is crazy. Ah! We match, clairvoyant! Wow! We match! Yes, Solly. I kicked Solly. Acceptable casualty, thank you for the super. German tax legislation. Ha! European! Unlike me, Whips. An American! Say, can you see by the dawn's early light was so gallantly and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, came out of the night, but our flag was still there. Yeah, something freedom. Caca! Yeah, adult. Hi! It's me, American. Sorry, chat. I can't hear you over how aggressively American I am. I can't hear you over all this freedom! Caca! The Fergie version's like, oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? What was going on? What was that? With all the respect in the world, what was that? What was that? With all the respect in the world, what the fuck was that? Okay, this is my bias coming out, but man, Lady Gaga's national anthem from the Super Bowl, I think 2018, girl, I think it's, okay, I'm gonna say something kind of blasphemous, on par with Whitney Houston's, okay? Whitney Houston, amazing singer. Gaga's rendition was right up there, right next to it. It was good. It was good. And like, what I love about Lady Gaga is that she trained for months for that. She's never too old or too good to continue practicing. And I stand by this. Lady Gaga is one of the best, is the best singer of this generation. Okay? I'm gonna be so real. She is the best singer in our generation. She has so much power in her voice. She's only 5'2". She has such a deep, loud, powerful voice for such a petite woman. It's crazy. Thank you for the soba! I just remember my favorite anime, Gakko Gurashi. Very heavy psychological horror full of twists. The manga's even crazy. I never heard of that one. Huh. I'll take a look at that one. Yeah. No, thank you. Oh, sorry, I got a ping from my manager. Yum, 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 yum. Okay. Yeah. Lady Gaga! I love her. She's so cool. She's so talented. As a kid, the Thriller music video scared me as a kid. I remember when I was a kid, my mom and dad showed me the Thriller music video, and I got nightmares. And I remember my dad, so my mom's a huge Michael Jackson fan, and so my dad and my mom got into a slight argument because my dad's like, why'd you show her that? She gets scared. My mom, I distinctly remember my mom going, it's Michael Jackson. Oh, but it's Michael Jackson. I distinctly remember this argument was, but it's Michael Jackson. I distinctly remember this argument. My dad's like, why'd you show our infant daughter this scary music? Like, my mom's like, it's Michael Jackson though. And honestly, I can't blame her. Like, Michael Jackson was the Aura Maxer of that generation, so like, it was so funny. Me, like, 5 years old, crying for the Michael Jackson music video. My mom going, but it's Michael Jackson though. So funny. Oh, Shiki! I remember I wanted to cosplay from Shiki a while back. Did you know that one of my earliest cosplays was Rika from Higurashi? Thank you! Thank you for the super way. Yeah. Yeah, I love Higurashi, yeah! Yeah, I love it. Yeah, my mom loves Michael Jackson. Yeah. Mom's got a 9 for talent. She loves Michael Jackson and Lady Gaga. Her 2 favorite musical artists. She loves Cher. I also like Cher too. Yeah. Do you believe in love after love? Yeah. Oh, good night, Phantom. No spookies. I give gift. Mwah! Mwah, mwah, mwah. I smooch away the spookies. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah. There you go. Yeah, my mom likes Rammstein too. Yeah, I got my mom into Rammstein. Yeah, Rammstein. Yeah, Trixie's share impression is hilarious. Why did she do? I wish she did share for Snatch game instead of RuPaul. Snatch? Yeah. What is y'all's like personal scariest experiences? Mine was getting robbed. I think mine was getting robbed. Yeah, when I was followed home. Yeah. Well, actually, I almost got robbed another time. So, like a while ago, I was walking back to my car when I was in college, and a gentleman followed me back to my car, and it was like the only time I've ever discharged pepper spray. Well, I had mace actually. I had full-blown bear mace, but like I even have like this special mace that has like that tags people. So like it glows under UV light, so if police catch you, they can tell. But like I remember I was being followed back to my car, and it was really scary. And there's always me weighing in. Like, do I break social norm and like look at him and run, or do I just? Am I being weird about it? You know, like not every man who stands behind me is evil, right? Obviously, but this guy's been following me for a while. Am I just being paranoid? I don't know, but I'm glad I listened to my gut, because I remember at one point I could hear his footsteps right behind mine, and I backtracked, looped around, did all kinds of weird shit, and he was still there. And so I remember in my head I said sorry. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And then I turned around and maced him. And so, like, he ran off, of course. And then I was actually not too far from the police box. And so, I told the officer at the police box and everything, but he was long gone. But it was scary. Yeah. Harley, thank you for the super. Thank you. What is one medicine that helps headaches? Not Tylenol. The other one? Advil? Yeah, Advil, Midol also works. Yeah, drink lots of water. Sometimes you're just dehydrated. Guy didn't know, took a photo of me and my neighbor from his car and going through too. That's crazy. No, I'm so sorry, Charlie. That's crazy. In the cemetery. Actually, fun fact. I actually walked through cemeteries during COVID a lot because it's feeling kind of stir crazy, and like during the day, the cemeteries are oddly very sweet, I guess, and it's fascinating because I'd read the headstones and like there'd be like one for a dog, for example, like, you know, like biting ankles in the afterlife, or beloved pet and best friend, and that kind of thing. And I don't know, it's just something sweet about going through the cemetery during the day and just reading like, these people were very loved. That's nice, you know? Something sweet about that. Yeah, that's crazy. What? Jesus Christ. Some friends and I got chased through an abandoned paper mill when we were urban exploring, and it was running like a zombie from 20 days later. Jesus Christ, the rage virus? That scene! No, the church scene from 28 days later, when the guy walks in and goes, hello, and these zombies perk up and start chasing after him. That was crazy. Crazy. Tequila, no! The troops overseas when someone threatened to remove my head. What the fuck? Being in a fight to protect my friend. I know I can protect myself, but I was so worried about the fight I was going to escalate my friend. Look at my friend hurt. I hope things turn out okay. Ibuprofen? Oh, sorry. Yeah, at night it's creepy. During the day it's actually pretty nice. Yeah. Yeah, it still holds up really well, Shadow Soldier, yeah. Yeah. But you know, it's oddly very sweet going to like mausoleums and cemeteries, because I remember I came across this one dog like a gravestone, and it said I think it was like blank name, we love you, please, like, you know, have fun biting ankles in heaven. And it was really cute, you know? It was cute. It's sweet. It's sweet seeing how people say goodbye to loved ones in humorous ways. Like, for example, Gigi's urn has God's #1 hater inscribed on it. You know? It's funny to see fellow-minded, like-minded people who cope with pain through humor, you know? Yeah. Shut up, Corgi, I didn't do that! No, mountain climbing seems scary. I like hiking, but mountain climbing seems a bit intense. I can't climb! I've got noodle arms and press-on nails. Yeah. I did not put the people in the cemetery. Shut up, Corgi. Shut up. Also, by the way, Burby, speaking of killing people, sorry that KCD2 had to end so early yesterday. It was barely 2 hours. Sorry, I just got really sick. Sometimes my period symptoms make me feel nauseous out of nowhere. And we were on a roll. We were clearing Opowitz. We were clearing that entire bandit camp, but I just got really sick and I felt really bad. Sorry, everyone. I felt really bad afterwards. I don't like cutting streams short unless I really have to. It just feels rude to use your time like that, you know? You set aside time to watch stream and I owe you a full stream, you know? And plus, like KCD2 is my comfort game. I love KCD2. Yeah. And I was looking forward to unwinding with my burbs, but then I got sicky. Yeah. I feel better now, though. I broke my leg roller skating. You see, I'm mortified at breaking limbs. Yeah, that's crazy. I've never broken a limb before, and I don't hope it never happens. But I just want to stream with Burbies. I want Burby time. Burby time, best time. Yeah, I'm better today. Yeah, I drink lots of teas for my period and stuff like that. Yeah. I don't recommend breaking your bones. Damn it. There goes my plans. God damn it. I think the worst physical pain I've ever felt was... Ooh. I remember I was sparring when I was, No. Oh, yeah! It was when I was in a tournament. So I'm actually a regional champ for Taekwondo from years ago. But for one of the tournaments, they put me in a weight class that was higher than mine because I was the only person in my weight class. And so for sparring, they actually moved me up a weight class. So the girl I was sparring against was a full head taller than me, and she gave me a black eye. And I remember she punched me in the mouth, and that hurt. I had a busted lip and everything, and I spat blood. I think it's because I bit my lip when she punched my mouth, which is like an illegal strike, by the way. Like if you're gonna hit the head, you have to hit the padding and the helmet, not the actual face. And so she gave me a black eye, and she punched my mouth, and I started spitting out blood. The real kicker, she's from my dojo! We are in the same dojo! What is her problem? What was her fucking problem? What the hell? We're from the same dojo! What does she have against me, the fuck? If she's from a rival school, then at least it makes sense. We're from the same school. We're from the same dojo. What the fuck? Insane. A full stream depends on the person. Our streamers just stream an hour because all they have. And so they go 14 hours regularly. How long does XQC stream for? I feel like he's fused to his chair. Other interesting thing about cemetery, the oldest we beach and... No, I heard floods. So, my town got flooded a while back, and it brought up some caskets. That was kind of crazy. That was kind of crazy. It was kind of bonkers. Oh yeah, okay. I know that COVID was political for some fucking reason, but at the height of COVID, when everyone was fucking dying, and I really shouldn't make light of it because it's dead people at the end of the day. They're all dead, and I shouldn't joke about that. But the scariest thing was going on the news and seeing people lining up caskets in, like, parking lots. Because people died so fast that they had no space for the bodies in the morgue. That was scary. I remember they had to use, like, refrigerated trucks as extra storage to hold the bodies until they had the morgue ready. That was insane. That was surreal. I remember seeing that in the news, and I was like, wow, that is crazy. That is crazy. And I was really scared for my parents because my parents are immunocompromised and they're older, and so that was really weird. That was really insane. Yeah. We look back at the pandemic now as a kind of like, ooh, wow, crazy how that happened. But I remember during the height of it, we had reason to be afraid. Yeah. Exactly, yeah. You know, there's actually this Japanese YouTube channel that I really like that does crime scene slash lonely death. Like it's like a thing in Japan where people die lonely deaths because they live alone or something, and no one notices that they've died until the smell happens. And so they're kind of like this YouTube channel that goes into these houses of these lonely deaths and cleans the place. Yeah, it's very it was very unique because they were so respectful about it too. They were really, really respectful. They're like, oh, so let's do a quick prayer before, you know, we walk in. And like they're very respectful of the people's belongings and that kind of thing. And it was very interesting. They're like cleaners. Yeah, they're like cleaners basically. Yeah. Apparently there's a specialized service because not all cleaning agencies want to deal with the dead like that. And so they'll clear the body. No, the body will be cleared. Then they scrub, like, because when you die, your body leaks. You know? Things come out of your body. Especially if you just decompose for a while. Because these lonely deaths in Japan, sometimes they'll go like weeks without someone noticing something, right? And so they'll only notice after a smell comes up or like a lot of mail accumulates, they miss bills, like that kind of thing. And so it's kind of crazy. Yeah. That's in New York and that adrenaline. Yeah, I can imagine how scary that is. Like, I live in bumfuck nowhere, so it's not as crazy for me, but seeing that stuff on the news was insane. You know? I had a heart attack and shit to the ER. There wasn't enough room in the morgue, so they had all the COVID bodies and hollies and... Yeah, you told me about that, Sparrow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, honestly... I kind of wanted to become a mortician back in the day. Yeah, because dead bodies don't bother me per se, you know? They don't really bug me, they're already dead, you know? The thing is, I say that now, but I think every mortician... I watched a video about, these morticians talking about their jobs. And, I remember once, they said their biggest test to be a mortician is how do you react when it's a child? Are you ready to embalm a child? Like that kind of thing. Are you ready for that? Because yeah, a dead person's a dead person, but are you ready for a car crash accident? Are you ready for a burn victim? Are you ready for a homicide? Are you ready for a self-yoink? Are you ready for children and that kind of thing? Babies even. And so I think theoretically, I think I'd be okay with a random adult, but I think I'm glad that chemistry scared me away from that, because as unempathetic as I say I am, I don't think I can stomach that. Yeah, I don't think I can. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, no, I noticed that a lot of like morticians have like humor. You can go, no, Kami, no, no. I'll keep you alive. When my dad passed was Halloween morning, this small town ward picked him up in a fucking soccer mom minivan and literally did the thing where the hand falls off the cover. That's kind of funny. That's like an SNL skit. Wow. I'm so sorry for your father, but he got SNL skitted. That's crazy. That's kind of funny, though. There's a final wave goodbye. It's an SNL skit. That's crazy. I'm gonna get something... Exactly. Same here, Brando. I definitely have to imagine most folks would try to find a sense of humor with that. Yeah, it's funny because the guy that was interviewed was actually very funny and very quirky. Yeah. Yeah, no, I heard being a cop and finding bodies is a lot. Yeah, that's why I could never be like an EMT. I could never do that. Like, there's this YouTuber who shares stories about his life as an EMT. He sees some shit. Like, massive respect to our healthcare professionals out there and our medic people, because that's insane. That's stressful. That is stressful. Yeah. That's horrible. Low-key, he would have laughed. Yeah. It's like, oh man. Like, speaking of death, it's so strange because like it's like, can I be honest about something? I like Balthazar. Balthazar is very close to me. He's my son. I love him. Death? It's maybe because it's been a while since we had a death in the family. I mean, yeah, I experienced a death in one of my friends passing like a couple years ago, but like Gigi passing was soul-wrenching for me because I think it's the first personal death we've had in ages. Like, I think before that, my late uncle passed in 2018, 19? I think that was the last death in the family. Then Gigi passed in, I think around 2024-ish. And, I remember, like, being unable to speak because my grief was so powerful. It's so overdramatic and stuff like that. It's so overdramatic. But, like, I just couldn't talk because I was wheezing and, like, I was dry heaving, crying so hard I couldn't speak for, like, a day. It was crazy. Yeah, grief's very powerful. And, I think, like, I felt bad for a little while because Mom and Dad really wanted a new cat. And I didn't feel ready for a long time because that's my child, you know? I mean, it's a cat, but, you know, it's like, it feels like a child. And I felt really bad at first because I didn't get attached to Balthazar for a while. So we got him back in March, and I'll be honest, I didn't really get attached to him until June or July. So, like, not too long ago. Like, I was cool with him. I liked him. I pet him. I fed him like a good owner, like, you know. But he was a pet to me, you know? And I mostly just... I knew that Mom and Dad really needed a pet. You know, they really needed to fill the void. And I was like, okay. They asked me, like, Aya, do you want a new cat? Like, we want a new cat. And I was like, well, it's more for you than for me, but yes, we can have a cat. And I'll help take care of it. And so, I mean, I've grown on him, like, recently, like, fairly recently. But, like, man, it's, like, that first, like, a full over a year since she passed. And I couldn't bear the idea of, like, it felt like, you know that sign, welcome home, cheater? Like, petting another cat or kissing another cat felt wrong for a while, but I'm pretty good about it now. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's absolutely worth it. Balthazar was absolutely worth it. I love him now, but like it took me a second. I think I needed healing is all. That's a weird tangent. Sorry for the weird tangent. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, you know? Exactly. Sometimes you need time after a pet passing, you know? Oh, I have my latte! course, yeah. And my poor dad. My dad was obviously really upset with her passing too. But my dad is very stoic, very traditional dad. And so, like, he was quiet the entire time. Barely shed a tear, but he was upset. Real upset. Like, you know it's bad when dad kind of sheds a tear. It's pretty bad. But Gigi's in heaven now. Gigi's fighting God now, you know? Being God's biggest op, you know? That's the reason why we didn't have the rapture. That's why we didn't have the rapture. My cat is currently fighting God. She's too busy being God's biggest op right now. So and so she's currently being God's biggest op, so that's why the rapture didn't happen. Sorry about that, guys. My cat's just a massive fucking hater. Sorry about that. too busy being God's biggest hater. Typically, that's my job. Yeah, God's hands are full of her fur. She's beating his ass right now. I don't doubt it. Juju's a fighter. Tough cookie. Exactly. God puts a single cup of water down and she's knocking that shit off. Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't believe in superstition or anything, but I had dreams about Gigi after she passed. Like maybe for about a few months. What's ESD? What does that mean? Is that a computer term? Yeah. She visited my dreams a couple times. It was nice. And people wonder why I rested on the 7th day. That's a good one. Electrostatic discharge? Oh, you fry it! Oh! Gotcha. Sorry, I still get teary when I talk about Gigi. Ugh. Sorry about that. Goodness, sorry. Sorry. Sorry, but it's because we segued about death. Sorry about that. We'll move on past that. Sorry about that. Sorry. I'm just still a weenie about her. She my baby. Tiefling pussy. Tiefling pussy. Big titty men with masks. Big titty men with masks and thongs and micro bikinis. Big titty buff men. Big titty buff men. Big titty men with masks. Tiefling pussy. Okay, we're good. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, I am in my blood moon. True. Yeah, To be fair, tieflings canonically have cinnamony flavored breast milk. So, just saying. Just saying. Just saying. I wish. Why do they have to wield the Zweihander? Why can't they wield me? I wanted a beefy tiefling woman to wield me like a Zweihander, and then I go whee as they swing me around. Yeah. Shut the fuck. Wow. I'm feeling emotional. And fucking Baba Booey's bullying me. This is crazy. Crazy. Okay. Thank you. Holy, we're matching. Oh my God, Sparrow. We're experiencing the red thirst together. Oh no. Okay, that's nasty. Sorry. If only sanguineous. Okay, so I'll stop. Sorry. Horny talk puts away the sad. Sorry about that. Sorry. Oh no! Am I my period? If only sanguineous was around. Sorry. Sorry. Horny talk controls the sorrow. Yeah. It's Sally. I got a ping. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. No, ma'am, that's me talking about Cinnamon Toast Crunch with some of that cinnamon milk you're talking about. Oh. Cinnamon milk. I like cinnamon. That's cinnamons. I like cinnamon milk. Yeah. I like cinnamon milk. Milky. Yeah. Anyways, oh no, nose is stuffy. It's because I'm hormonal. First I was grumpy all day, and now I'm all ushy mushy. What the hell? Stupid hormones! I don't like them. She a little bit. No, I'm not. Shut up. The real horror is Aiadmirers thinking I'm cute because it's obviously a lie. Okay? It's obviously a lie. Yeah. Clearly. Well, my period is so powerful. What the hell? I'm cramping up real bad. I'm hella emotional. It is crazy. One of those periods. Leave me alone, hormones! I don't like them. No, I'm not cute. Shut up. No. I'll send you into the warp. No, I'm not. I need more Tiger Bomb. I smell like an old Asian person. I smell like an Asian pharmacy with suspicious herbs in jars. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Cutesy dorky, shut up, no! No, I'm not. No. All the imposter syndrome in the world can stop you from being factually cute. Shut up! No! I'm not. Shut up, no one! Compliment me or hate one. Compliment me or hate me. Pick one and only one, okay? Damn. Like Reaper. I think Tiger Bomb smells stronger. I am being an absolute keeper. No! I like it. Bro. The sexual tension in Candyman is kinda crazy. The sexual tension was kinda crazy. Not gonna lie. If the demons out there be looking like baddies, I might give them a chance. I might accept a little demonology in my life, you know what I'm saying? You know? I'm gonna be so real. If the demons are cute, then maybe I can make an exception, you know? Yeah, I think it's like an 80s flick. It's older. Yeah, not old, but it's older. Yeah. I'll be honest, I watched Hostel. I don't get like those kinds of like torture flicks. It's like, I get it, but also not really. Ionis Teal Marines put Tiger Bomb on their no-no squares and see who would crack first in a staring contest. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. Like on the weenie? Is Tiger Bomb application bad for your weenie? Is it bad? Like, is it really bad if you get Tiger Bomb on your weenie? Does it cause like irritation? What is it? I can imagine if the sensation is probably something else, but I don't know. Weenies seem like resilient though. Yeah, weenies seem resilient because you can handle Brazilians though. Like weenies can get handled. Like I watched a video of a guy getting a Brazilian, and this person was gripping the weenie like a fucking joystick, and like it was waxing the weenie. And I feel like if a weenie can withstand waxing, it can probably withstand Tiger Bomb, right? No, all my weenie info comes from that one video. Yeah. Who was cutting habaneros and forgot to wash his hands before he went to pee. That's crazy. That is crazy. They're not all like that. Okay, so what is the general weenie tolerance? Because I thought that when weenies are in defense mode and not attack mode, when they're in defense mode, they're kind of like resilient to a lot of pain. Like I know the juniors hurt if it would, no matter their state, but I thought that I thought that the weenie itself, not the juniors, the weenie itself, when it's in defense mode, it is not too painful. Yeah. Yeah. Question? Do weenies have different pain tolerances based on like attack mode or defense mode? Do they? Actually, okay. Which one hurts more? A strike to the weenie in defense mode or attack mode? I thought that like when it's in attack mode, it's more sensitive, and so it hurts more. So does the weenie hurt less when it's in defense mode? Like which? Oh, it is defense mode because if you hurt your weenie in attack mode, you lose life points. Yeah. Yeah, I think attack mode, because attack mode is more sensitive. And so, also, like, because if you take damage in attack mode, you lose your life points. But when you're taking damage in defense mode with your weenie, then you won't take damage, you won't take any, like, your life points are okay. You know? Yeah. I'm trying to understand weenie logic. Okay, that's to the junior cert. I'm talking about the weenie itself. Yeah. Attack mode has the potential to Yeah, I read that. Yeah. You know? Huh. Really? Can you break the coochie though? Can I put my coochie in attack or defense mode? I don't know. Is it possible? It's all internal though. I don't know if it's possible for it to go into attack or defense mode. Yeah. Like weenies like physically go into attack or defense mode. I don't think coochies do that. I can break my coochie? How? You can turn... Oh, like during childbirth, yeah. Yeah. The bean? The bean. The Chicago bean. I recently learned that there's actual Chicago bean lore. Apparently, there's bean lore. Like, the man trapped inside the bean. I recently learned there's bean deep lore. There's a whole ass man. the lore, yeah! The bean lore! Yeah! I don't know. It can break at a situation before it's awful. Coochies? Well, I know coochies can tear during childbirth, but it's why childbirth scares me. They always like, oh, childbirth is the most beautiful thing ever. Cuts to the woman screaming her head off, being split in half by this alien creature leaving her body. It's insane. Insane. Yeah. I know a friend that had a jumping session and went from I-beam to boomerang. What's a jumping session? Oh, like, you know when you go to those trampoline parks? I love those! I love trampoline parks. They always smell like feet, though. Which is not very nice, but I love trampoline parks! Yeah! I love trampoline parks, this is so fun! How do you break your weenie on a trampoline park? That's crazy. Do you fall a weenie first? Like, who's... Oh, belly flopping. Yeah, belly flopping, that's crazy. Yeah. Exactly, Coupon, exactly, that's what I mean. Hats on the head of the baby is too big. Yeah, it can tear, and it's kind of scary. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. No. Belly flopping... I'm gonna pin this with no context. Okay, I'm keeping that there. I'm keeping that there. I love chat with no context. So if someone swings by, they're like, what the fuck is that? You know? Yeah. Belly flopping with weenie and attack move is a crazy move. It's a Beyblade move! Oh my god. Did you know there's a spider in the Amazon rainforest that if it bites a man, it forces attack mode? Do you cure the spider bite by engaging with attack mode, weenie? Like, do you have to take it to second phase or something? Like what? The Viagra spider is crazy! What the fuck? What the fuck? What, do you have to enter the weenie into second phase? Like, what do you do? What do you do? Yeah, what do you do? It isn't telling you to drain the blood from the appendage. That's crazy. Insane. Insane. That's crazy acceptable casualty, huh? The eternal attack... You attack? You attack its life points directly, obviously. Yeah. That's crazy. Remember that scene? Oh, rounding back to horror. Remember that scene from VHS? Where the succubus bites that guy's ween? I think about that sometimes. Sometimes. Okay, is it working? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was about. OBS just gave up out of nowhere. Yeah, and then it's oh, I closed OBS, and then I opened it again, and it opened up in like a really weird format. It's like it hid all of my docs it like closed it out of all the stuff I had open. It was like, what the hell is that all about? Like, I don't know my technology. Like I said at the start of stream, like all creators will fight with their technology always, and the Lord knows the act of streaming is easy. I hate the hardware that comes with it. I fucking hate all the loops all the hoops and loops I had to jump through for my stupid equipment, all my stupid programs and shit. I got pings. Hold on, I'm trying to answer these pings. Yeah. I don't know what that was all about. It just casually broke. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know. This is annoying. I'm gonna have to keep on fighting technology till the day I die. Either my coworkers. What are they talking about? Oh yeah, but anyways, higher media. Yeah. And so, but anyways, yeah, that was annoying. That was really annoying. I don't know why. It hasn't done that in a while. It hasn't crashed. Oh my god, I'm having a bad eczema flare up, but my nails are rounded, so I can't scratch good. I can't scratch good because of my stupid nails. I try to treat myself a little bit and give myself cute nails, but they're rounded off. I can't scratch anymore. Yeah, but whatever. The real... Okay, I'm gonna be so real. Periods are body horror. They are frighteningly close to body horror. Because, like... Okay, you have to be okay with the fact that your organs are peeling off layers once a month. And also your hormones go out of whack. Also you have acne now. Also you have migraines. You have nausea. And oh yeah, just as a reward for not getting pregnant. Insane. Insane. I hate it. It's like, I don't think non-coochie havers, y'all don't realize how much blood comes out. It's like, it's alarming. Like, a lot of girls I know take iron supplements when it's their time of the month because they lose so much blood. They have to switch to eating red meat and lots of red meat because we just lose so much blood. Like, insane amounts of blood. You know? Yeah. Oh yeah, one sneeze, one cough. Have fun feeling that one come out. It gets bad. It gets bad. And also, periods can also bring up a host of random other issues. Like for example, with me, sometimes my eczema flares up with it. Sometimes. Because of all the hormonal changes that happen when you're in your period, sometimes random health issues will flare up for no reason. And so, like, I get eczema flare-ups. I get fibro flare-ups sometimes. I get migraines. And so it's like, it's insane. And also, like, the awkward walk to the bathroom. It's like you have to like shove the... I don't know why they make the pads, like the plastic wrapping around them, as loud as physically possible. So when you're hiding them in your pocket or in your sleeve when you walk to the bathroom, everyone in the office can hear the fucking crinkling sound. It's, I think, only one brand I know used to make like a very soft version of like... It's like they use a different material for the wrapper. It was almost like a clothy, like soft, kind of like... It's like, you know, like disposable, like cotton stuff. They used to make it out of that. And then but all the modern ones are just loud as fuck. It's so annoying. It's like, it's so annoying. Yeah. It's like, ugh. Shots gonna bring it here on her own, like having extra needs just in case. Yeah, I have all my stuff at my desk. Like, the people in my office know they can swing by my desk to have like I have like supplies, so everyone's welcome to like stop by and grab some if they want. Just let me know so I can keep track of how much I have left. Yeah, and so like, how come we haven't evolved past that yet? It's like, and I wish I could say that girls are just being over dramatic when it happens, but periods are painful. They are painful. Aren't tampons a better choice? It depends. For me, it's very uncomfortable. I don't like it. Yeah. Because if you're, like, even the idea of it being in there doesn't really make me very happy. I don't like the feeling of it because because I have used the double combo, like both the tampon and a pad, if it's like a horrendous flow. That rarely happens. It can be pretty bad, but never that bad. I've only done it once or twice. But like personally, it's a little painful for me. It's a little uncomfortable. I don't like it personally. I only do it if I absolutely have to, if I have no other options or no other choice, or if the flow is just that bad. But like, I don't like it personally, and a lot of people don't like it, and that's fine. It's down to your preference. Yeah. And so, there's not one choice that's better or worse than the other, to be completely honest. It just depends on what you need. Yeah. And so, like, yeah. So for me, I don't like the feeling. It feels uncomfortable and it kind of hurts. So, like, I don't care for it. But Meonj, I don't like this whole period nonsense. It's so inconvenient and painful. Watch YouTube demonetize me for talking about it, by the way. Watch YouTube demonize and demonetize it. It'd be more metal if it was less painful. Okay? Alright? It's just so... It's so... Oh my god, can I please stop having an annoying flare-up? It's like, I wish it wasn't. I don't want to be metal. I just want to be comfortable. I don't even want to be metal. I just want to be comfy. No, YouTube does it all the time. They do it all the time. I remember YouTube demonetized me for 2 months for no reason. So, like any reason YouTube... If YouTube can steal a penny off your ad revenue, they will. Yeah. If they could, they will. They absolutely will. YouTube is always sniffing around for a reason. Like, oh, you said a swear word. Oh, demonetized. Let me take all your ad revenue. You know? So, joke's on them. I don't get much ad revenue because I don't get that many VOD views. So, have two whole pennies. Go for it. Have fun. Knock your socks off. Buy yourself something pretty, YouTube. Yeah, YouTube finds any reason to demonetize anything. Anything can be demonetized if it can grab them a quick penny. It's crazy. Yeah, honestly, no. The machine spirit that possesses YouTube is made of pure evil. Pure evil. Absolute insanity. Insane. I think, like, there was a discussion about it. It was like, what, restrictive mode? Protective mode? There's like a mode that hides like all of my my people's content, like their streams and stuff like that. It's like some kind of mode, a switch thing you have on, and I don't remember. There's so much like cross information about it. I don't know what's true anymore, but apparently apparently it's not turned on unless you voluntarily turn. I think I've heard mixed things where they have like do you know what I'm talking about? It's the mode, restricted mode, yeah, some shit like that, where it's like, I don't know if they leave it on purposely or you have to manually turn it on. Like if it's defaulted to on or defaulted to off, you need to manually turn it to on. I don't know, but apparently I saw a chart and apparently like I'm up there with among the people who have the most content that's like hidden as a result and that kind of thing. Yeah, that's crazy. Do something about the insane slop on YouTube instead. Do something about the people who are abusing the system and making actively NSFW stuff around here. Get the kids off the platform. And then get back to me on your restricted mode, okay? Yeah. Apparently I'm like, I'm up there. I think in Nijisanji, I think I'm like top 10. Like, in terms of how much... Like, top 10 people with most VODs removed for some reason. Yeah. It's kind of weird. I mean, luckily, I'm not really looking to grow or anything. I don't really care about channel growth, to be honest. And so, like, it doesn't bug me that much, is why I'm only bringing it up, like a month after the topic kind of has risen. But, like, it's just... Can you fix the memory leaks first? Before you come up with more weird buttons to add to YouTube, can you fix the memory leaking issue? Thank you. I'd like to have I'd like to have my live room not crash every day. Can you please do that instead? Like, you can do whatever weird stuff on the side, it's whatever, but can you like fix that first, please? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, please. It's been an issue for a year now. Please and thank you. The memory looks really bad. Thank you. Yeah, but no. We got to hide the VODs for the children. Not that YouTube Kids exists or anything. Yeah, it's crazy. But anyways. Yeah, insane. Oh yeah, they automatically turn on the AI dubbing. I was watching a Japanese YouTuber and they had the auto dub on. I was like, there's subtitles. I'm gonna read the subtitles. It's fine. Yeah. What are the children ever do for me? I know, we need to get them back into the mines! That's what I've been saying. Yeah. We need to get the kids back into the mines and off the internet. To be fair, the amount of annoying kids in my streams have gone down a lot though because of school being back in session, which is really nice. Thank God. Thank God. Ha! Yippee! Yippee! At least the children are gone. Yeah, the children yearn for the mines. And who are we to deprive them? Yeah. Oh, we should be like the movie Weapons. Yeah, back to horror stuff. I saw Weapons. I think I should do that. I should weaponize children. I'm joking, by the way. Please don't take it out of context. But, like, finally, some use for the kids. You know? When they're not mining, they can be fighting things for me. Yeah. You know? It works. They had something going on. Yeah. Yeah, school traffic. Oh, bye, Icon. Yes, school traffic's the worst part, though. But not gonna lie, I'd rather deal with them on the street than in the chat. This is my happy zone. I don't want no kids up in here, okay? Yeah, I have enrichment activities. Look at this lump of coal. So enriching. Okay, go find more. Finally, good use for them. Yeah, well, enrichment activities. Yeah, but anyhoy. What other horror media is out there? The real horror is taxes. And also the fact that my generation will never own a house. We will never own homes. We will always be afraid of being one accident away from absolute bankruptcy. That's the real horror. The economy. That's the real scary part. I will never own a house. I probably can't ever afford a family. The job market is an absolute shit show. But Rusty, what's Rusty Lake Games? What's that? Yeah, I know, right? And so it's like, as much as I do not like living at home with my parents, they do need me because they're old and need help with stuff. Especially my mom, who's still not speaking to me, but like, it's a lot. And so I get it. And it saves me a pretty penny on rent at least. But like, I'd like to be independent at some point. Yeah, but even then, it's like, girl, it's gonna be so expensive. It's gonna be so fucking pricey. It's crazy. No, oh my god! I have some rich friends. Like, one of my friends, her dad is in healthcare, her mom, law. So she lives in like a tiny little mansion. She has never had to worry about income or housing her entire life. And like, her parents paid all of her school stuff and everything. And like, that must be insanely nice. That must be insanely nice.
Smells like heresy.
Yeah, that's crazy. I envy that. That must be nice. Yeah, it's originally kind of fun, huh? And Kyle Stars, thank you for the super. World of Horror is kind of interesting game with randomized mysteries per playthrough set in the 80s. Huh, interesting. Huh. No, I had one of my military guy friends. He was stationed in Somalia, and he said that one day he woke up to a scorpion on him. And he was like, yeah, I've been shot at a couple times, but the scorpion is probably the worst. Insane. No, also, I think whiptail scorpions? Yeah. He was like, yeah, I got shot in Somalia, but somehow this is worse. Insane. Insane. Yeah, he said it was one of those pale ones that are really fuzzy looking. I was like, ah, nightmare. Teresa! Thank you for the super! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Hi, Gooby! I hope you're feeling better. I am, thank you. I just watched a BTS concert at the movies, and I was sitting next to this cute girl, and we would look at each other and cheer this, at the hype parts. I like so much miss you. Oh! I hope you're having fun, though! I hope you had fun! Love you! Mwah! Thank you, Teresa! Thank you, thank you! I hope you had fun. The last concert I went to was Miku back in 2014? Yeah, back in 2014. Yeah. A bar scorpion? I don't know. It could have been. He said it was a pale one. Yeah, crazy. Crazy. Yeah, no, I think so this same friend, by the way, the barracks he was in apparently were haunted. Yeah, apparently they were haunted. And so, like, it was like during basic training or something. And he was like, yeah, people would hear sounds in the middle of the night. And so people would walk around and find, like, stuff moving, like, stuff falling off shelves and stuff like that. That's kind of spooky. But some people thought it was like a really elaborate prank or something. But still, that's scary. Yeah. It's constant movie. Ah, gotcha. I hope you had fun, Teresa. Yeah, that's really fun. Yeah, but like, it's so funny when this ginormous beefy ex-military guy goes, yeah, I got shot, but the scorpion is probably worse. It was crazy. Yeah, scorpions and ghosts, crazy. Insane. Insane! You brought the puppet! Wow! Wow! I hope you took photos. Well, maybe not the movie. I think that'd be rude to take photos inside a movie theater. Okay, fair. Yeah, I'd rather deal with ghosts than scorpions, because scorpions are creepy, crawly, and nasty. No, can I be honest? Field crickets scare me. They're creepy looking. I don't like the way they look. That and stink bugs. Stink bugs are really freaky looking. We have a lot where we're from. Yeah, that's... Oh my gosh, it's just the Aiadmirers. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy. Ah, I see, Teresa. I see. Oh yeah. Promise, Gooby. You won't bully for this, okay? Promise you no bully. Okay? Promise you no bully. So... You know that Minnie Mouse plushie I have? I've had her since I was 2. She's like my safety blanket. I brought her to Japan with me last year. And at one point, Scarlett came over so we can have snacks and hang out and chit-chat and that kind of thing. Because we were hanging out that evening. Then we got back to our place. We stopped by the Konbini to pick up snacks. And I was like, oh, Scarlett, want to come over and just hang for a little bit? And she's like, oh, yeah, sure. And I forgot I had my mini plushie on my bed. And I didn't want to look lame. And so as soon as we got in, as she was taking off her shoes, I bolted for the bed and just pushed her into my suitcase. I pushed Minnie into my suitcase and slammed my suitcase shut. And I was like, oh, sorry about that. I'm just cleaning up for a second. Then we chit-chatted and stuff. Then when Scarlett left to go to bed, I picked up my Minnie and apologized to her for pushing her. Because I felt bad. so I hit her for a second. Yeah. And so I felt bad, so afterwards I hugged Minnie and I was like, sorry, Minnie. Yeah, I felt bad. And so I squished her. Yeah. Well, not really. It's just I don't know. I love my plushies, so naturally I take good care of them, you know? Yeah. Yeah, and so like I don't know. Yeah. And so I treat my plushies really good. And like they have a special baggie. It's like I have a special like it's like a little like mesh bag used for like your delicates and that kind of thing. I put my plushies in there so their fuzzies don't get messed up in the washer. Yeah. Well, but happy 17 months! Good to see you again. Hi, Gooby. Hope you're doing well. For horror media, I'm a big fan of the movie Hereditary. Oh, me too! I love the special effects works, even though it's confused at the end. The scene where the grandma is sitting in the corner of the room. Yeah, no, fucked me up. Thank you, Blue Bat. Mwah! The only way we're gonna bully you is by saying how cute you are. Shut up! It's kind of lame. It's a little embarrassing that I'm still so close to my plushies. I can't help it. They're my security blanket, okay? I can't help it. It's the Gooby way. I can't help it. Yeah. Is a plushie hospital? Really? That's cute. It's okay. Shut up. I'm a little embarrassed by it. I'm beep years old. I'm a fully functioning office lady. But it's also just kind of lame. It's kind of lame to be at my age and still care about my plushie so much. Oh, that's cool, Blue Bat. Shut up, women. Shut up. No. Not cute. Not. No, not. I can't help it. Can I admit something to you guys? Can I admit something? Sometimes. So, I've played a few horror games in the past, right? I have a confession to make. Minnie was in my lap the entire time. It's really lame! I know, it's really fucking lame! But like, for those horror streams, I needed help. I needed emotional backup. And so I had my Minnie on my lap the entire time. I just didn't mention it. Because I got nervous! You make fun of me, okay? Yeah. Do you switch the way you talk when in office lady mode, or like you're fired, Nia? Really? I do talk more mature and stuff. I just talk naturally more relaxed when I'm at home. Shut up! Silence! Ah, cute! It's you, Pinkerton! I should know. Thanks for the super. It shits horrifically and leaves. That's just diarrhea. That's diarrhea, bestie. Yeah. I'm also beep years old and I have plush on my PC desk. But like, it's not even like a decorative plushie. These are plushies that I actively cuddle with still. I can't help it. I have brought the puppet of a deceased cyborg to job interviews. Bro, Fulgur got... I am low-key into medical art. He got the best medical art. It was a slay. A slay. How can we make fun of that? I don't know. Yeah. I just like having my plushies around, okay? Yeah. I'm just attached to my plushies. I like them. I like my plushies, and I feel safe when I snuggle them, and that's why I do it. Okay? I can't help it. You never know. Alright? Don't make fun of me, okay? I can't help it. Even as a... Sometimes... Like, you know, sometimes you'll wake up at night and just be afraid of nothing. Do you ever just wake up afraid for no reason? I'll just burrow into my plushies in my bed and go back to sleep. No, what I do? So what I do is I turn on my phone. I have a playlist for Good Mythical Morning. I'll put on some Good Mythical Morning, and then I'll snuggle into all my plushies and try to fall back asleep. Okay? Listen, as an owner of several body pillows, right now Gabriel's in the cycle, so I have Gabriel cycled on my bed right now. I swap them out every now and then. Yeah, but sometimes I'll just put on some Good Mythical Morning and just like huddle under the plushies. Yeah. Yeah. That happens to me sometimes too. Like I'll wake, like, it only happens if my PC's asleep though. Sometimes a program might run in the background where it turns the PC and turn it back on, or my cat might bump my mouse or something. But like never when it's fully off. Oh, that's cute, Sats guy. Cute. It's so annoying. I'm like, cause my lock screen is the Fallen Angel Aya painting. So there's lots of like bright colors in the background, and it floods my room with light. I'm like, I'm trying to sleep. You're running Linux? Okay, demons. I don't know how to tell you this, but there's demons in your house. Okay. I hope that if there's demons in my house, I hope they're kind of sexy. I hope they're wearing full plate and like they're sexy. Yeah. I hope they're hot. I hope they're wearing full plate and are large-breasted and have fat asses and tight bodies. You know? Just saying. Yeah. You know? At least let the dudes be sexy and chivalrous. You know? If they're sexy, I'd be down for that, honestly.
A demon! A demon!
Raise the counter. Yeah, Linux works because the Omnissiah willed it, okay? The Omnissiah said so. Yeah. They look Gortash. No! They look greasy! No! Fuck you, Baba Booey! For no reason. Mods, pluck a beard hair off Baba Booey's face. Yeah, we're gonna use it for voodoo later. Okay? I bet Baba Booey's a little greasy right now. Get bullied! Fuck you, Gortash, fuck off! Vivicore, thank you for the super. I straightened my Chonker Pikachu plush in my parents' guest bedroom when I home. Aw, that's cute! Aw, cute! Cute. Stop being mean! I do what I want. I can be mean to whatever I want. I make the rules around here, okay? Fuck you, Gortash! Don't you have to take a shower or something? Go shower. I can smell the grease off you. Bro, it's not pheromone max and you're just smelly. Okay? Yeah, okay, shush. I literally just got out of the shower and I didn't think you understand how out of context can be misheard out of context. Wah! No. At least it's not as out of context as belly flopping with a weenie attack mode as a power move. Yeah. What would break the surface tension first? The attack mode weenie or your body? Which one would it break first? What would break first? Your weenie or the surface tension? What'll break first? You know? I want a sugar. You are stinky. Too late! I hate it here. Good! Suffer! Every Aiadmirer deserves to suffer. Want to know a true horror fact? Want to know a true horror fact? Soon, Gooby will be on vacation. Then you'll have to see Gooby less frequently. Ooh. Soon, Gooby won't be streaming every day this month. Ooh, so spooky. And then Gooby won't have a schedule for a few weeks. Ooh, so scary. So scary. Yeah. Sooner Aka's will go and answer. You don't know, Aka. Shut up. Shush. Yeah, take the time to recharge your wallet, okay? Yeah. Yeah. You guys spend too much on Goob, okay? This is for your own good, alright? I'm going on vacation for your own good. Y'all clearly spend way too much. So, this is for your own good, okay? This is for your own good. I'm doing this because I care. This is for you, baby girl. This is for you. Alright? This is for you, baby girl. What if you refuse? You will suffer. Okay? Yeah. Guys, please take care of yourself, okay? Alright? So for Daily Aga? Daily Aga? No, not allowed. Charging for the big one? You pooping? But Goob is a vital survival! Wait, but I have to! Very cool, thank you, Visitor recharges. Oh no, you're plugged in. Oh no, they're locked in! She's locking us in rehab! Yeah, you're now going on Gooby rehab. No, belly floss with attack mode weenie. That's a sentence. Huh. You know, it costs you $0 not to say that, right? It costs you $0 not to say that. You know what's free? Not saying that. Shutting the fuck up. Okay? Alright. Okay, Burbies. I have to go now. I have to get some more work done before I go to bed, you guys. I had to make up for the fact I couldn't work after stream last night, so Gooby's gotta go now, okay? No, you don't. Look at these clingy Burbies. Clingy. Gooby must go because I had to skip working yesterday because I had to go to bed because I was sicky. No, I love Burbies. I love Burbies. I just have lots of work to do, okay? Now you guys, I must go. I'll be back tomorrow though. I'm back tomorrow with... Tomorrow's the Dark Tide collab! Yeah! Tomorrow's the Dark Tide collab. And so I will be streaming an hour and some change before everyone else. So we have time to talk and stuff. Alright? Yeah, we're playing Dark Tide tomorrow. Be good Burbies, okay? Alright. You're gonna play with Aurelia, Mel, and Lore Master of Sotek. Yeah. Dark Tide. Yes, yes. Not Tide Pod, Dark Tide. Yeah. Oh, Fear. Yeah, Solio's really good. Yeah. What's the main character's name? Alma? Yeah. Oh yeah, no. I'm a proud member of the Astra Militarum now, okay? Yeah. Okay? Gooby must go now. Thank you for hanging out with me, Burbs. Thank you. Sorry for the shorter stream today. I'm just really overloaded. I got lots of deadlines this week. Yeah. I've got lots of deadlines. I'm sorry, Burbies. I'm sorry. Gooby must get going now. Gooby must go. Okay? Good night, Burbs. I love you. Love, Burbies. Yeah. I love Burbies forever. Thank you for hanging out with me, everyone. Aw, thanks for sharing your recommendations and stuff. Love you, Burbs. For the Burbies' good behavior, they get a bajillion smoochies. Reloading. Last mag. Good night, Burbies. Good night. Good night, Burbs. Love you. See you later, nerds. Bing. Please stop licking the demon core. Thank you, Queen Mandura, for the super, but you are incorrect. The Gooby Love is obviously more powerful because I am bigger. The Aiadmirers are tiny little burbos. Tiny little burbos. However, I'm Big Goob. And Big Goob has way more loves because I'm physically bigger than the burbs. Therefore, I have more powerful loves. Clearly. Wow. Once again defeated by facts and logic. Thank you for the soup. Nice. I can just topple over the Burby stack. It'd be easy. You guys don't know parkour like I do. Mwah. Mwah. Okay, bye for real. Mwah. Bold move for someone distance.